like, what, half a minute before I do the intro, just because people are going to start congregating.
Who's your money on here, figuratively speaking?
My money? My money is on Metabusters, because MVP just took a pretty bad loss. And that's with Julian.
I would have to agree. From playing against them, it seems a little discoordinated, but we'll see how this plays out.
I'm hoping that the coordination's back with Julian back in the roster, but you just never know with these teams. Anyways.
Julian is a heavy hitter for them, so we'll see how much he gets to throw his weight around.
Yeah. Alright, well, stream is officially started now, so... Welcome, everybody, to Scrims Zone's Playoffs! It's been a while since we had a casted game, and even longer since we had the playoffs, but yeah, we're all back. Sans one important team, but here's to mentioning. Today's game is Metabusters versus MVP, matchup we've already seen once before this week, and we're gonna see again. For the rise of Julian, we saw MVP go to the top of the standings. Currently, even with Julian, we've seen them be a little bit discoordinated. The hope is that we get to see MVP return to form in this game, but they're up against some pretty tough competition. Metabusters showing off their stuff last week. Joey on the Viego was absolutely disgusting. And yeah, today's game is going to be casted by me, Honan, the crackhead, and Hideri. Oh, got anything to say, buddy?
After following that, I'm not sure.
Among Us.
I'm stunned.
I've been doing a lot of public speaking. I got a lot of practice. Draft links has already been sent by Noam, our benevolent leader in Metabusters.
Thank Noam.
The Metabusters experience. If this part of the stream gets demonetized, you can blame Stanley, he bribed me. I'm playing Bakamatai from the Yakuza series.
Didn't you play that in the other one and it was fine?
Yeah, it was fine. So I'm not sure what did it. I'm pretty sure it's the I Love You song that Majima sings.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that or it's Minecraft. I'm not sure, so I've been staying away from Minecraft for the last little bit. Though, honestly, I think Minecraft is in today's stream playlist along with the Pepsi Man song.
Wonderful.
I know Pepsi Man is definitely not copyrighted. Oh.
Playoffs falls on shitpost Saturday. We're out here.
No one is even typing in chat. I'm mulling. Because I don't know if like anything that I'm saying is getting in there. You know what? Where's the fucking stream?
I imagine it's working fine.
Fuck.
I have a visual on my end. It looks right at least.
Yeah, well, I hope it hears right, but I guess we'll find out. My PC is a mess. I haven't even started streaming, have I?
No, you have.
No, as in like on Discord.
Oh, no you haven't.
That's incredibly funny.
I love it.
Wallahi.
I almost clicked on one of the team calls. That would have been bad.
Every time we say Wallahi, I expect to see Shiloh. I got a friend to join the server. His name's Shiloh. Is he online right now? I don't think he is. But in the event that he watches stream, he is very fluent in Islamic. So every time we say Wallahi, he's gonna be very confused.
Well, let me see. Discord stream's not loading on my end for some reason.
Wallahi. Alright, is it loading now?
Stop watching and rejoin. No, it is not.
Fuck my ass. Alright, give me a moment. That's not...
I love Discord streams and how much they work.
How much they don't work, more like?
Here we go.
Alright, there we go.
Key player for MVP being Julian.
Yep.
Pretty heavy hitter, generally speaking. 60% win rate. I think he's currently 5-0 on Wukong, just really putting in the pressure, and then Tusini being a menace both in top and mid. So we'll see how this one shakes out.
I like
And then-
Ticini's mid. Their roster today is Korn, Joey, Ticini, Stav, and Fuger for MetaBusters.
Ticini's probably mid then.
Yeah, Ticini's mid. On the other end, MVP's roster is Mike, Julian, Valor, Evan, and Psycho Carrot.
I'd say apart from Blake, that's probably a standard roster for MVP.
I think the Blake roster is evil. What is it, like 1.2 points away from being completely illegal?
It's relatively close compared to a lot of other teams. It's pretty marginal, the difference. So
yeah. Mike's still like a good stand-in though. I'm be for real.
yeah, I think Mike will do fine. Joey having Zach and Julian having Wukong both unsurprisingly good at both. Valor and Syndra. Valor has Silas. Ticini has Syndra.
I've not seen a lot of Ticini Syndra, but every time he plays it just looks
Neither
so
have I,
impressive.
but evidently it's got to be at least half decent. Key
Yeah.
matchup being support, which actually is kind of surprising.
I like
Psycho Carrot and Fuger.
No, I rigged this one. I engineered this one, I'll be for real.
He
I think Fuger is probably one of the best like protective tank players in the server, and we just watched Psycho Carrot play Pike and get absolutely destroyed by a Braum, so
Yeah.
I think that's a good narrative.
Was it Braum?
Yeah, it was
One of the
Braum.
games?
Psycho,
Braum, like,
Psycho
it was
Carrot
the
inted
ADC.
5 kills into a Braum. And to be clear, I probably would have done the same if I played Pike.
Pike, Braum. I guess the ADC really depends on how good the Braum is. If it was like Lucian or something, the synergy's too high for you to actually be able to get in without getting stunned.
I think that Braum is just such a hard counter into Pike that as long as your ADC isn't a troglodyte, you're gonna win the lane.
That's fair, because Pike Braum matchup I think is like it's statistically around a 50-50, but Braum is generally
Favored.
easier to like work around against Pike.
Also, if you're playing Pike, you're playing to roam mid if you're into that matchup anyways, so. Which, I mean, champions to watch, you can see Fuger plays has won 3 games of Braum. So, if history has told me anything, it's that Braum's gonna be pretty good. I mean, the team should start drafting soon, so I'm just gonna...
The board is
Why
weird.
is it that... What happened here?
I even asked you.
Oh wait, no, we're fine. I just need to reflip it.
Yippee.
I am the world's funniest streamer. It was fine, like, when I was checking it before you joined.
Yeah, sometimes the assets reset. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Let's see.
They haven't started drafting yet. I'm hoping to see, MetaBusters just prioritize Braum. Like, they're red side, so they can leave the ban of the Pike until the very last ban. And basically force MVP to ban Braum first.
Also, I did look back. It was Vayne Pike against Kaisa Braum, which sounds cancer.
Well, I mean,
Not
you're playing
gonna lie.
Vayne in 2024, so you're just gonna get absolutely destroyed. For real.
Ugh,
I
That's
hate
rough.
that champion right now. It's so weak.
you think Vayne would be good into Braum specifically because of her true damage going past his mitigation, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Braum puts up 1 wall and says no you.
Completely nullifies Pike for the most part, apart from his E.
Depending on how you block the E, even nullifies the E.
Well, it stops the initial, but you still get stunned, don't you?
Yeah. They still haven't started drafting. Guys. When do you say you're gonna draft? 8-10? Oh, wow. They aren't gonna be drafting for a while. 07.
We got 4 minutes to kill until they start, if they start on time.
Right. I'm gonna go into stats real quick. I wanna see. I'm relatively certain that Psycho Carrot's single-handedly raising the Pike win rate.
Is this like a...
I'm going to like stats for team format for season 7.
Right. Is he inflating the Pike win rate?
He may be inflating the Pike win rate.
No Canadian national anthem this time.
Oh no, you missed the Canadian national anthem.
Did you play out Canada?
Yeah, I did play out Canada. Yeah, no, Psycho Carrot has won 1 game and lost 1 game on the Pike.
That's actually surprising. That
You know what the more surprising thing is? I'm looking at the presence. The presence is 28% across the entire of the team format.
So he's getting banned out pretty often.
Not just that, but other people are banning Pike from other teams.
I'm trying to think of who else plays Pike besides Psycho Carrot though. Like consistently enough to draw bans, and I can't think of anyone in particular.
Yeah, that's what I got
Carrot
messed up
plays
with.
those Carrot plays a lot of aggressive supports as opposed to like enchanters.
Also, Xerath has a 27 presence, and Jin
Between
has a 25%
you and Joel,
presence.
I don't want any. Between you and Joel, I don't want Xerath in any game. That shit is so cancerous.
I love playing Xerath. Xerath has 4 wins and only 1 loss.
Going into a Xerath is a pain in the ass unless you have something that is really hard dive.
Yeah.
You need,
Among
like, a
the
buy to get
champions that have played more than 5 games, Scion has a 100% win rate in the team format.
Really?
Arnie has 4 wins on the Scion, Avery has 2 wins on the Scion. Which,
I mean, yeah, it checks out.
it's kind of sad we're not seeing Avery in playoffs.
Yeah, that is a little rough.
Yeah, because Man has been playing incredible as of late. Any other notable? Ash has a 90% win rate with 9 wins and 1 loss. What?
Interesting.
Okay, I have 3 wins. Psycho Carrot has 3 wins. Dad has 2 wins. Dean's the only loss. You're one of the wins.
What is going on?
What's going up the Ash win rate, dude?
I do remember playing Ash that 180 carry series I had to go.
Yeah, and apparently you
That
won.
was into Fujer. Yeah, it was Ash Leona, so it's not exactly a hard line.
Yeah, but that's still pretty funny.
Yeah.
Champion
true.
with the highest presence is Senna with a 77% presence, 33 bans, and 13 picks.
Stava's 80 carry. Fujer played a lot of Lucian when he played 80 carry. I wonder if they do Lucian Braum, because that's a really good synergy. Maybe. Let's see. Stav. I remember Stav complaining about Twitch, generally speaking, that Twitch's Bork, like putting Bork as first item is incredibly inefficient.
Yeah.
So it's just better not to build it. So maybe he just doesn't pick Twitch and then goes for something else. But in which case, I would think he's more leaning towards hyper carries, but I have no way of like genuinely knowing.
I don't know either, I'll be for real.
It'll be interesting regardless. Last time he played Jinx and Kaisa. So 1 hyper carry, 1 not hyper carry.
I think Kaisa can still be a hyper carry, but not in the way people think.
Right.
Apparently Fuji said Twitch sucks. I think Kaisa is a hyper carry in the same way that Xerath is a hyper carry right now. You press W.
I mean, yeah, but hyper carry as in like that boy a glider, EU West music. Also, Twitch sucks in terms of like how it feels to play. Statistically, he's not doing too bad. Jinx though is really strong in the meta right now.
Oh shit!
So
The timer
think
showed up.
that-
Looks like they're starting.
Oh,
We got a Renekton ban away from Korn. I think Renekton is one of Korn's better picks. We're gonna see a lot of Renekton in this playoffs. Arnie is a Renekton in 1 trick, and Korn's a Renekton in 1 trick. I slander my own teammate. Arnie's got quite the pool, but
my boy out here picking Renekton. It's a good pick.
Renekton's really annoying. Gragas, the counter to Renekton, got banned. Also, banning Gragas away from Julian is a pretty good take. Oh, well. I sleep.
Banning, do not ban Twitch. Do not.
I sleep.
It doesn't take
I
a
mean-
genius to know you shouldn't be banning Twitch.
Hey, Hiduri, say hi to New Zealand.
Hello, New Zealand.
I'm inside of you, New Zealand.
They banned Wukong back from Julian, and they banned John away from Fujer. Are they going to give Joey? Looks like they give Joey Viego. Well, at least
I don't
the
think they
option
do.
for Viego.
I think
Well,
MVP has blue side. They might pick away the Vigo. Play ban away from Valor. I sleep.
if they take, surely they don't pick Viego like that early on blue side.
I don't
At
hate
least
it.
I don't think Julian plays it.
I think
might
Mike can. Mike can top.
No, Viego lane is just like generally a lot worse ever since they nerfed his healing on minions to like 0. Your trading power is a lot weaker.
Oh, they picked the Xin Zhao.
Xin That's so bold because you can counter that so many different ways.
Yeah, but they're probably relying on Joey just feeling the Viego. Oh,
I mean,
Neela take
maybe.
away that from Evan, so Evan can't pick it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Neela.
Neela Senna, right? Okay.
There's a you know the Neela tech with Pike, right?
I do not.
When Pike goes invis, he regens, and the regen applies to Neela.
Oh, yeah, because the dive
Yeah.
makes sense.
The dive. Are you playing the card game Runeterra right now?
God no, game is dead. Unfortunately,
Game is so dead, wallahi.
swear to God, it is. It is so dead. What is blue?
Oh, Jinx into
This
that?
feels so weird that MVP is picking Jinx as opposed to Stav.
If
Like the
Psycho
AD character has been. If Psycho picks like Nautilus or Braum or something, it's literally a mirrored bot lane. Like they swapped.
Yeah, they swapped their styles.
Okay, Renata. That would be a good pick. We've seen him perform on the Renata before.
He's a bit of a
So-
Pike Renata 2-trick.
Well, he's played Rel.
Mm,
Not as much as the other ones, mind you, but he has played it.
you can put a toddler on Rel and that champion will perform. Speaking of champions that need toddlers to perform, Volibear.
Volibear is a good counter into Xin Zhao.
Yeah.
Volley is still overstated from when they buffed him a couple of patches ago, and you put that into the fact that his dueling potential is generally a lot better than Xin Zhao's early, since they nerfed lethal tempo on Xin Zhao, or melee champions in general.
Yeah. We're gonna
So
see
Volley's a pretty good pick.
a Zir ban away from Valor, which I think is a hot take. I'm being for real. I like Valor more on Assassins than I do his like mage pool, and I think he would love to play like Silas this game.
They take Kiana away from Tusini.
I'm predicting the Silas pick with that Kiana ban. I'm being for real.
Neela ult's good. I don't know how good the other two are currently. Volley's not bad, but like diving solo
Yeah.
is kind of rough.
There's a Canadian
into-
anthem.
I think it depends on what the mid picks, whether or not you want to go Silas here, just like to round out the ult. They banned
banned
Yone.
from Valor. Yeah, they're really heavily targeting Valor right now.
I mean, that's fair. They're putting a lot of emphasis on their jungle and their mid, and they're very confident. I imagine they're confident about their bot
They
lane.
banned Silas, Ducini, Syndra from Ducini.
Syndra. I guess
3
they
bans
know on the
mid,
deck.
and 2 bans jungle from Metabusters. You can really tell who the scary players are in MVP.
They lock in Darius, so they're giving Tusini R5.
Yeah, that's a good move.
I guess-
I think Ducini's the player that can use.
What is
R5
Mike gonna go into Darius though?
Vladimir is a pretty good
Vladimir?
one.
Or is that
I
Or
don't
is
think
that for
Valor's
Valor?
playing Vladimir. I'm still looking for the Silas here.
it's not really good here. Like 2 of those ults are nigh pointless on Silas. Darius doesn't matter because it doesn't have you don't have hemorrhage stacks, and Senna's not particularly good. Volley is niche circumstance. You don't have enough information to work with.
I'm thinking about like what Valor's champ pool is, and like he doesn't have a Azir. Where does he get magic damage? If he plays Akali's bad in this matchup as well. Swain? Valor plays Swain?
I mean,
or is that Swain top into a Darius?
Surely not. No,
surely not.
That's Vladimir into Darius.
That would be silly.
So that's Swain mid. Generally a not bad pick, but if he goes, well, they banned Kiana, so that makes sense.
And they took Vladimir. I love you. He plays Kassadin. I've been calling for this into tanky mages. Ever since we started playing Mordekaiser every game last season.
Kassadin's not the best pick, but it is late game insurance with Senna. So if Volley and Darius can get them to the early, late game they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Although I guess late game into Jinx Vladimir, not something you want to see either. So both teams have a pretty well-rounded comp in terms of early and late. I think it really depends on top side. Like, if either top laner gets particularly accelerated, it's going to be really hard for the enemy team to divert enough assets to make it to the late game.
I like MetaBuster's Jeff a lot more just because Senna, Neela has a dive potential that MVP can't really counter. Like, if you Renata ulti the Neela, and Neela's deep inside your team anyways, all MetaBusters needs to do is pull out. And then a Neela buffed, a Renata buffed Neela is going to whip away at the MVP backline until they're all dead. And you can't really kill it because of how much lifesteal it gets.
Well, yes, but if you don't have empowered, like, auto from your Q when you get Renata ulted, it inhibits your damage a lot.
Yeah, it does. But I'm just thinking MetaBusters has better answers into what MVP has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wonder what they'll take for, I wonder what they'll take for Sums, whether or not he takes, like, Cleanse. He'll probably just take Ghost Flash, right? That's when he low runs? Or is it Heal because of her?
I think...
It's Ghost, right?
I think it's Cleanse Flash. Right? Because, like, Neela can do the thing where, like, you flash in on the ulti.
I mean, it's... Cleanse wouldn't be bad here, generally speaking. E-catch from Swain, Renata Q, Jinx Chompers. Doesn't really help against Zinzhou, though, because he has knockups and displacements. So
Renata ulti is what you're really looking to cleanse there, because people will attempt to engage on it.
Yeah, that is true. Because if you can go in and then you time your cleanse well, you can get your ult off without any sort of, like, downside.
Yeah, and then Renata loses a engage tool, you're deep inside the enemy, just absolutely pounding them with your whip.
I think this is really just a, like, who wins topside more. Because bot lane is going to duke it out. I don't think either jungler has a lot of leeway, because trying to catch a Nyla is a pain in the ass, and then you're not going to get onto a Jinx.
I think you can actually,
level 6.
If you're the Zinzhou, you can jump on MetaBuster's backline pretty
Zinzhou might be able to, yeah, but the problem is that Zinzhou's ult is kind of pointless against Nyla.
Yeah, it's completely
because Nyla stands close enough to where it's still gonna be, you're taking the damage, and then Volley can't get in on Jinx because of Chompers, and in general, Renata handshake. Right.
Yeah.
Post 6, it's different because you're unstoppable, but even still, it's not, like, amazing. I think, in my opinion, I think both teams should ignore bot side and put all their resources into the top side of the map.
I'd like to see a level 1, level 2 gank from the Zen bot lane. Just because you can get it off so easily, you can walk into the enemy bot side after. Like, what's Volley gonna do? Stop you? Level 1, 2 Zinzal?
Well, you definitely need at least level 2, E and Q. Ideally, since for clear, you're going to want to take E, W, then Q. So maybe 3 camp, go down to bot lane and see if you can do something. We'll see. That probably wouldn't be too bad.
I like the early gank potential for Zinzal into the MVP bot lane.
He's, like, ever since they got rid of his lethal tempo build, I think he's more, like, post 6 than he is pre 6.
Yeah, but pre-6 still has a lot of power. And you can knock up the Senna pretty easily.
I think he may take Hail, but I'm pretty sure he takes Conqueror into Volley.
Yeah, he takes Conqueror in general.
And then Volley takes PTA?
Yeah, PTA sounds good for the Volley. The champion's so funny, man.
I'm wondering if, for Swain, if he's gonna take Airy or Conqueror. Because realistically, Conqueror's good in these long fights against like their fighters and stuff, but Airy is better for lane in general. The sorcerer tree gives you a lot, and it gives you way better poke.
Also, Airy, when you just hit level 6, is absolutely oppressive as shit.
Yeah. I think both top laners take Ghost. I think Vladimir takes Ghost. He may take TP.
I mean, if you've Vlad this game, I think you take Ghost TP.
Well, the
when you're flashing.
Darius ult. If you flash W, you can wait out his bleed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like just long enough, roughly, as long as the Darius doesn't stick onto you. Like if he chase flashes you right when you come out of your puddle, he might be able to axe you, but I think honestly we're gonna see like 5 Ghost. Like Ghost Nyla, Ghost Darius, Ghost Vlad, Ghost Swain, Ghost Jinx.
I don't think Ghost is that good.
It's what all of these picks run in general.
Yeah?
Because Darius, you have such good damage that you don't need anything but movement speed. Nyla is kind of up in the air. Swain, you could just take TP. That's completely reasonable in this matchup. Vladimir, you're probably taking Ghost, so you can also get away from Darius. Plus, you want to go in and out anyway, and Ghost kind of facilitates that. In Jinx, I don't imagine you're taking...
Anything
you may
Ghost?
take Heal. You definitely don't want Cleanse.
Yeah.
And you... Ooh, wait. Exhaust, maybe? Although, I guess Renata could take Exhaust.
I mean, if Renata takes Ignite, which Carrot is liable to do, then yeah, probably.
Because it's like, Ignite and Exhaust are both warranted because she's relatively front-loaded, kind of like, not as front-loaded as Samira, but almost as much, so you want Exhaust. But Ignite's more important because her healing is so ridiculous.
I mean, then Neela brings Cleanse, right? So that one's really up in the air.
Yeah.
I also don't think Swain brings Ghost just because you can build Riley's first items.
You already got in the lobby and waiting, right? Okay. Just switch over when you're ready.
I'm on the minute timer. I'm just watching a countdown. I'm eating Skyflake crackers right now, which, if anyone here knows what a Skyflake cracker is, congratulations, you're an honorary Asian. That's the hidden secret.
How to tell. That's how you tell. Ask them what it is.
Yeah, if people don't describe what a Skyflake cracker is to you correctly, they're not an Asian. They're fake. They're Asian. Wait, I need to swap. Shit. Minecraft music was playing for like the last 15 minutes.
Talking about strategies to like C418.
Yeah, no, Alpha. C418 Alpha. Cat got played as well.
Let's count the Ghost. We got Vladimir Ghost, Jinx Ghost, Darius Ghost. Both mid laners took TP. Nyla did take Cleanse. They don't have an Ignite in the bot lane, which is kind of rough. Senna has heal, so even more healing for Nyla. Or Neela, I guess. I keep saying Nyla. I don't know why.
I think it is Nyla. Or is it Neela?
I don't know. I've heard it's like interchangeably used. Also, Cassidy has First Strike, kind of interesting. I don't think I've seen that. I always see Fleet Footwork. Sometimes Electrocute, like if you're really aggressive. That's very rare.
I think Tuccini's just really confident in his ability to dodge the Swain skill shot and then just use Q to farm gold.
Yeah, I mean, Swain's Q is pretty good early game. You can just kind of like shotgun it right in their face, and it can't realistically trade you back, although he may start E, actually.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I've seen 5 points come out from both teams.
Yeah, I don't imagine they're gonna try and invade since neither of them have hard CC level 1 that they're gonna be taking.
If Valor has E level 1, which Swain can do into this matchup, then maybe there's an angle onto Stav here.
Doesn't look like anyone's gonna follow up though. They're probably all just 5-pointing and wanting to play this safe since they are in playoffs now.
Man, that's weird. I've always seen MVP like go really hard into the invade strat. To see them change it up right now is weird.
I think it's because like playing the long fight into them isn't necessarily great. I mean, it's not bad because you have Jinx, and if Valor starts E, then you have Swain. But generally speaking, you don't have a strong enough level 1.
He brought E anyways.
Yeah, it's a good poke tool. You get early stacks off it, good trade, and it also isn't bad at doing damage to minions.
Talking about jungle pathing, I believe Korn leashed for Joey top, and Julian went in solo bot. Solo
Both
blue.
of them started top side, so they're going down. That's interesting.
Joey's faster on this draw also.
But yeah, Volibear's clear is faster than Zinjao's generally speaking.
And he got a leash as well, so he's super fast.
He'll probably be about a full camp forward, maybe half a camp if it stays about even.
No, he is a full camp forward. Kuchini getting hit by the poke, unfortunate. R.I.P. the first.
Not much he can do early on since he doesn't have much movement. He is conceding a bit of CS. A little rough.
I think the CS is still alive, just sitting under the tower right now.
You just have a big wave then.
Yeah. Oh, no, he missed a lot of it.
He has cannon wave, but even then it's like, I don't know.
A little bit of miscommunication is going to cost them some poke bot lane. Meanwhile, we're going to see all that money that he just lost gained back by the first strike. Smile. Oh, Stav hits level 3 first, goes in, nothing happens. Never mind, fake engage. I really thought that was going to be something.
Yeah, I thought he would have committed to it as well.
Yeah, the way he was being so aggressive. Fujer's taking a lot of poke here. The Q slow is going to be enough to get the Jinx into gank range though. Flash comes out from Joey and looks like they're going to try to get the Jinx. Nope, never mind, Jinx is alive. Volibear is so tanky that like even a couple tower shots is going to be fine. Nope, never mind, Renata picks up first blood. Xin Zhao comes in bot lane. Fujer's going to flash and get the Jinx off the backside. But Fujer's also going to be dead here. And that's 2 kills away from the MVP. Very good counter gank coming out from Julian. Joey, good attempt. You know?
Jinx staying there was so incredibly greedy.
Yeah, Jinx is really greedy. But, you know, if you get a kill on the Jinx, the payout is incredible as well, right?
Yeah, first blood going over to MVP, not great for meta busters, but best case scenario, you give it to Renata, right? Like, you don't want Jinx having that and snowballing, so that's not too bad.
Jinx got one assist off that, so that's 150 gold. You're pinging that if you're the Jinx.
And Valor looks like he's caught here.
Valor's not caught. Jungler's here to back him up. Joey's getting kind of beaten up.
He can win that. Oh no, he has lethal tempo. Oh, he actually did take lethal tempo. Okay, so it's more even in terms of like actual trading. Xin Zhao has early game priority.
Oh, Ghost coming out from the Vladimir here. This is probably a kill on the Korn.
He's committing. Darius's wave is better because it has more casters.
Yeah, but Vlad's got the second proc of that Q coming up. Not aggressively positioned enough to go after the Darius.
Wow, that is
a lot of swapping.
Mid CS kind of rough. Down 15. Oh, pause coming in.
Carrot, 1 sec. Alright, we're chilling, sorry. I'm going to toss this up to DoorDash diff. When it's Carrot, you can't discount anything, really. Have you seen the new Gamer Sub Shaker Cups?
No, but I can imagine.
Alright. Back into the game. Our pauses last less long than the LCK's pauses. Yeah, this is why the Kassadin's just so good. You block all that damage and trade back immediately. Okay, I think the game is just recuperating from being unpaused and is trying to put the game delay back in.
Maybe so, yeah.
Yeah, nope, there
I
you
thought
go.
it froze on my end. Okay, there we go.
It froze on my end, too.
Oh.
Korn's got 6. Wait, hold on. Wilma Dickface is in a large amount of trouble. In the meantime, though, Joey has found the Zinzel, and the Grubs are putting in the work. Both parties decided to just back off.
Top lane, level 6 from Vladimir. He could win this trade if he plays it right.
Yeah. Joey's going to pick up a Grub. Oh my god, he's going to kill the Zin. All it would take is one tickle of that little pickle. Never mind, Core's going to flash ult.
Flash ult.
That's a little aggressive, but...
I was gonna say, that's excessive. I don't think you needed to do that.
That was a little rude. Senna's mid, possibly to help with the Grub take.
Didn't have to dunk on him right there.
Literally dunks on him. 2 Grubs going over to Metabusters and a 1 trade there. Their top side's going pretty well. Tushichi's going to go in, and... Oh, going to be here so Valor can't really get anything aggressive done. And mid.
Level 6 from Kassadin means that in short trades, it's going to be a lot better for Kassadin.
Yep.
And until Valor gets Malignant, he's not going to have any good, like, sustained fighting.
Oh, what is Fujer doing? He's surrounded!
He knows that his mid has Cryo here, and that they can collapse on him if need be, although it is...
It's 4 members. I'm not sure if Metaversus wants to do this, but they're doing it anyways. Stav has to cleanse, and it's probably going to go down here. From the backside. Oh, Renata is going... Oh, yep, nope. The Jace is going to just go crazy in this fight after Renata W saves one of their members for long enough for this fight to go poorly. I'm be for real, this fight happened way too quickly. Senna is so broken. Look at that E. Pulling her out before the Jinx can get any more autos down. And MVP get the Dragon right after they lost the Grubs. Very nice bounce back from that play.
Definitely a little rough. Did Stomp buy a Cull on last back? Kind of late to buy a Cull, no?
Yeah, it's a little late to buy a Cull. I mean, 7 minutes into the game.
Minutes in. I mean, both ADCs have a Cull, but Jinx has already been stacking it.
Yeah. 30 CS ahead on the Cull. Stav's also a bit behind in XP.
Yeah, I imagine Jinx shoved out wave bot, and then Stav didn't catch it since he was hovering around.
Yeah.
Although he does have more CS, he has less XP. I take it just because the Jinx is getting assist.
Well, he's got the XP now. He's 6 when he should have been 7, if I'm being honest. Korn's going to find the happy hand and get a really big trade-off on his Vlad.
He's committing. That's full. You got the ult off. He gets one more Q off and it connects.
Honestly, all he needed was another auto by the looks of it.
Tusini coming up, pick up the scraps here.
Yep, nope, that's a dead Vlad if I've ever seen one. This might be a dead Kassadin as well.
Does he get...
It's an execute!
Yes, he does!
He dies in a good way! Stav and Fujer getting caught here by the Chompers, but nothing else is going to happen or a large amount of poke.
Cyclic Carrot's really low here. They could probably commit and kill him outright, especially if Neela has ult.
Neela doesn't, but one flash Q is all it would take.
That is true. Even if he bails himself out, he's not...
There's an angry bear with an ultimate, and that tower's gonna get disabled.
Level 6 volley.
They're pretty cognizant of what's happening here. The ultimate from the Senna is going to kill the Jinx before any sort of W comes from the Renata. In the mid lane, Valor and Ticina are going to have a slap fight where nothing happens. Ignore mid, because that lane is completely fake.
But Cyclic Carrot's still hovering here, despite not really getting anything out of this. If he walks up, he dies. If he leaves, he should have already left. So it's kind of a
tough situation for him.
Bag.
Oh, on the top side, Korn's getting ganked. Oh, really nice footwork to not get hit by the Zinzao W. Ghost comes out. It looks like Korn's gonna be just fine.
You're not gonna commit. Valor's gonna back off because he knows if he stays, he's gonna get pounced on by Tusini.
Yeah.
Now that Tusini has gotten, what is that? Catalyst of Aeons?
Yep, that'd be a Catalyst of Aeons.
His trades are way more just like generally sustained.
He's ahead in gold in mid. That's actually insane to me.
He lost so much CS in the early, but getting those 2 kills is really propelling him forward where he wants to be.
Oh, the repeat gank of Horn.
Repeat gank.
Oh, but they're cognizant of this. Joey's in the area as well. Julian needs to run. Julian needs to get the hell out of there. Looks like he is running.
They gotta commit now before it gets too late. He's gonna stack up.
The ults come out.
Guillotine.
Yep, nope. Fujer comes in just in time to save his Darius. The flash.
Does he have flash? Not quite. Now he has flash. But Hemorrhage is already gone.
Yep. Still not what you want to see if you are MVP.
Tusini looking for another kill under turret.
Oh, they're just hunting him like a sheep, dude. Oh, that was disgusting.
Oh no.
Valoran needs to get as much as he can out that top,
like,
mid turret.
Getting kills down on this Kassadin, really not what you want to see here.
Yeah. I'm noticing Fujer's doing a lot of roaming, and that puts Nila behind a fair bit, but he is so strong right now. Joey's going to fight Valor, gets caught, and dies to the Zinzao when Zinzao ganks. Fujer's on his way though, so Tuccini, while he's in the thick of it, isn't actually in that much trouble. He's going to get out. Fujer, on the other hand, is in a huge amount of trouble. Stav here, he's gonna get caught by the handshake, gets his hand shooken by the Jinx as well. Very nice to meet you, and we'll see you in the Death Chamber. Alright. I mean...
Roaming is generally good here, but when you're playing with Anila and you have a general lane advantage in terms of combat against them, I think staying bot is probably a wiser decision.
Oh, Valor's gonna get found by Joey. I mean, this is 2v4 bot lane right now. But...
here, so...
Yeah, Fujer's here. Stav is arriving. This is less of a bad fight than it looks.
Tusini's looking.
I don't think they're gonna do anything.
Here. He may just push mid.
Yeah, this might be a give.
Drag vision.
Darius wave killer be like?
Oh, he has a Tiamat.
Yeah, he's got a Tiamat. That's why it went so quickly.
Right, because Stridebreaker built out a Tiamat now. I was gonna say, there's no way you build a Hydra on Darius, but...
No, but you build a Stridebreaker. Especially after he's already got Respector's Cowl.
It's so strange that it's Tiamat now.
Huh?
Well, now that he's building into Stridebreaker and he has the cowl, his regen is going to be a lot higher.
Yeah.
Vladimir building tabbies hurts me a bit. I'm not going to lie. I understand they have 4 AD, it's semi-reasonable, but on Vladimir, I think justifying either Ionian or Sork's not bad.
Yeah.
So far, it's an even trade mid.
Tuccini is going to force Valor to pop the ultimate. The Senna ulti comes out to try to save the mid laner. Oh, Flash! The Malignance would have burned him if he didn't use that! Maligma balls! Oh, Apprehend's going to get Wulma Dick Fit, and it looks like they're just gonna walk away from each other. No more grudges left here, except the Darius is gonna win huge on the trade.
And since Darius is just running Demolish, he's just taking chunks out of this turret.
Yeah.
Really cementing that he has lane dominance.
Oh, if I was a Vlad, I would not be walking into those bushes.
He can turn. If he pops Ghost and runs him down, he gets caught by the Apprehend.
Yep, there's the Ghost coming out from both top laners. The ulti comes out as well.
Flash Guillotine.
Up,
and he's done. Did not respect the Darius' all-in threat there.
The Noxian Guillotine did so much work to the Vladimir, and that's first turret going over to Metabusters. Name's a little bit of a...
All you can really do is like stand aside and lane and be like, look man, you can have the turrets. I'll just get the farm where I can. Unless you have like good support from jungle top after you get your first big item. Darius just kind of walks all over you. There's nothing you can really do about it.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna get the Rift Heralds for their troubles as well. It's gonna put Joey back a bit more.
Rift Herald isn't particularly a great objective, but considering they did take grubs over dragons, it's reasonable to want to try and get it, especially since you have top prio.
They also
I'm
just
wondering
done it for
if-
free because Darius is gonna back anyways. So.
Yeah, they'll probably crack mid turret and then give Ticini room to roam.
Yeah. Because once you unlock that Kassadin, you got two very big side lane threats.
I don't know. I don't really like Neela being by herself with the whole, you know, like XP passive.
I think Neela should be mid, yeah.
Either both bot. Well, he's really like asking to get dove on.
That's a 2k gold lead top slide. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's real rough.
And even though Joey is down 3 kills, he still has even gold with the Zen. Mid lane gold is also what Tuccini's ahead in gold somehow. What the hell is this? Is it some T1S stuff?
Those two
MVP is
really
T1ing
good.
a little bit too hard as Future's going to get caught in the mid lane here. In River rather. Renata's ult's going to come out and make Future get 1 soul off the Darius. Which, I'll be for real, if you're Metabusters, that is you're calling Wurf on that. That's an extra stack.
Yeah, that's kind of a waste of hostile takeover, generally speaking.
Tuccini's going to trade really hard with Vlad, and I'll be honest, this is a pretty good lane assignment. Oh, he's going aggressively in. Mike pops the ulti. He's going to get a lot of health back from it, but Tuccini's stacking. And Tuccini gets the kill.
That blue buff is really nice on Kassadin.
Oh, it's so nice. There are very few power trips in League of Legends as good as Kassadin for blue buff. I'd argue Kale hitting level 16 is one of them.
225 smolder stacks.
Nah, 225 Soldier Smacks doesn't feel as good. I can tell you that right now.
It feels really funny when you press Q, it bounces off minions, and you kill someone that you had no reason to.
No, that's funny. Or like killing Invis champions, because they would never build any tank items. That is also incredibly funny. I think it was like T1 into Brionne, and the Brionne ADC got like, what, 400, 500 stacks on Smolder? And that shit was literally one-shotting people.
I mean, I played a 55-minute game against with Smolder. It was not a pleasant experience, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
They are dropping Rift mid. Can you swap the input back from gold to items so we can see what they got?
I was looking at gold just to see like how fast it would accelerate for top lane. The answer is
Wally
very...
just like under Sky, so he has like...
Stop is heavily caught here. He's just committing. But he flashes out at the right time to stop the Jinx from getting the
Vladimir
reset.
has the chance to get back in the game.
Vladimir is, well,
Well,
there's no way to sugarcoat it.
He went in without ult. Oh no, Darius just gets the guillotine.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
He doesn't even need it.
The hostile takeover doesn't do anything, and Carrot's dead again.
Oh, that's 1 for 3. That's really rough.
Yeah, the only thing you trade is an Ela that's already not worth a lot of gold.
If Vladimir had gone in with ult, that might have been a bit more understandable, but considering you didn't have your damage and sustain coming off of your ult, going in between 3 people like that, that's just disrespectful. You're not even giving them...
The light of day. Korn is so far ahead. This is...
5-1 Kassadin, 4-0, 600 gold bounty on Darius, just marching down the side lane.
He takes an extra turret shot for fun.
Him having Demolish is even worse, because you can't stop him from just tanking
Carrot's
your
gonna go in for
turrets.
something here.
Well, he knows when to leave. He's not going to get his shutdown over easily.
Yeah?
They are starting Dragon, so it seems like it may break out here.
With Stride Breaker, actually, Darius is incredibly fast.
Oh, come on, commit to it.
Oh my god.
He's got the
He
ult
misses
dash.
the Q? Does it matter? It matters.
It matters. Oh no.
Oh, that's a huge shutdown going to the Vladimir. That adds right back into the game. The Jinx ultimate kills Joey. They don't have a smite for Dragon. Valor's gonna die, but I mean, like, you stop the Dragon take. Oh wait, no, Joe. There's a sun in the game. Yep.
Once you already take out Julian, their close quarters combat is just ruined. Anytime they step up, you're just screwed. Swain didn't have ult for that, so he couldn't have gone in there, which really just ruins their team fight. Like, they have nothing that they can play around with at that point.
Yeah.
They may not have jungler, but they can definitely take drag. And Vladimir's split is not worthwhile.
I mean, Vladimir might get the turret, which, it's something.
I mean, he doesn't have grubs which would really enable him to get turret. He may still get it, like eke it out, but it's
Oh.
so rough.
Nope, I mean, he gets it. He's going to get a turret, and in return, Metabuster's going to get a dragon. I think I might know which one I prefer.
Yeah, I would wager that the major objective is a little bit better.
Yeah, just a bit. Aw, watching those 2 souls go to waste, though, that hurts me.
Well, they don't know if Xin Zhao's there, and I wouldn't risk it.
Although, it's 1Q, come on.
I mean, at the same time, like, he has literally been walking up in Xin Zhao's face for half this game. Julian, surprisingly, hasn't taken the fights onto Senna.
Yeah.
I guess maybe he's thinking, oh, wait a minute, no, not the Kanik Rook buy from Darius this early? That's so fun.
He's got a Thornmail, too. Another Thornmail Bramble Vest as well.
He really just says, no, Vladimir, look, you got the 1 kill, you're not getting another. Everything else, I'm specifically targeting you.
He should have bought a chainsword instead of that Bramble.
Yeah, Thornmail's not, like, amazing. Although, I guess I would rather build Thornmail over Chainsword.
Really?
Yeah, probably. I mean, generally, like, the resistance stats that you get would be better into Xin and Vlad, who are both going to be hitting you in general.
I got
and then,
I still
Jinx
prefer the
as well.
Chainsword. The cooldown reduction is actually a lot more impactful. Now that it's like 25.
I mean, I know that both laners, like in the top side of the map, are AP, but buying Rook so early is that's just rude.
That's so rude, yeah. Does Stav get Krugs? Next on 11.
Probably not.
Oh, the upper hand's going to land on Wilma Dickfit, and that's going to be a Ghost forced out for the Vladimir.
They're not going to commit. There is 3 topside right now. I don't think Mila's going to try and push in. No, she's just going to back out.
Yeah. I mean, like...
Cassidy has fully stacked Seraphs, though, so if they take another fight, that's going to be pretty comfortable for him. He's slowly catching up in CS, and he's 5 kills over Valor.
Yeah. He's also got a lost chapter, so he's building Malignance. Has to be Malignance, I think. That one Malignance buy, I wonder how much damage it's done. 638! Ah, look at this leisure laugh!
Hasn't really been taking too many team fights for it to be...
I would have much preferred a Riley's, I'll be for real.
It definitely is... It's a little surprising that he went Roa first, but it makes sense to try and get him to the early and scale up.
Yeah.
He's gonna get Malignance now, which normally Cassidy builds Malignance first, I think, but... It shouldn't matter too much.
I was want to say, how ahead he is as well, like...
Roa's a better thing, and they're just gonna go for Baron, since they saw that he drags 2 people down.
I mean, while MVP are slower, they aren't exactly slow in the draw. Kushida just kills Valor, I don't know why you
Valor does not win that short trade.
No, he does not. Oh, that is a
and Julian's caught out. Hostile takeover coming in. Not quite, they're coming in from the side.
Oh, he's gonna jump on the Senna a second time, but like the Senna's just so healthy. You can't really do that. Julian goes down. I'm going to get inted by my client.
No.
Nothing else happened in that
Jinx
fight.
made it out. Nope, never mind. I was wrong. I thought Jinx made it out. I look, Tusini comes in to clean up, shove out mid.
It didn't. It was such a red color death that it's showing us the Baron take rather than the Jinx getting ulted on by Gassidon.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, it's not looking good for MVP here.
It's all over but the crying. I'll be for real.
You are staring down the barrel of a smoking gun when it comes to this Cassidy.
Yeah, no, this... I mean, if I played this Cassidy, right, like... I'll be for real, I don't think I'd have the hands.
I mean, what can you do, right? Like, there's nothing... Because even if you try and scale up with Jinx...
The only thing you can do is you can try to put Cassidy onto Chompers, and then knock the Cassidy up into a hostile takeover. You need to land the full CC chain. And then you might still need the E from from the Swain to fully lock down the Cassin long enough to actually kill it. It's got a Malignance now, so that Seraph shield is probably pretty big. And it's not telling me how big it is. Oh, Darius is showing up. Big Black Dar is going to whip out onto Valor. Gets caught, but like, the Darius is super tanky, guys. I'm not sure if you want to do this. Joey's going to go into the backside. The Darius finally goes down, and Stomp is in now and is absolutely shredding them in the front. The Cassin is going to pick the kill on the Jinx, and oh my god, that Neela gets 3 kills.
Have you ever seen a champion heal that much? They have a Vladimir on the enemy team, nowhere close to that level of healing. Just from standing there and auto-attacking for the most part. He did get a pretty decent ult off, and I thought maybe MVP has a chance here because they got some good AoE ultimates going down in this small section, but it just wasn't enough. It's a slaughter from Metabusters.
It's pretty bad.
It looks like they're going to end here.
25 minutes, it's not quite the 14-minute win that I got, but like, damn, it's pretty good.
They're just knocking on your base. Even if you get up, I don't think it's going to be enough. I think the game's just over. And
there it goes. Game 1 goes over to Metabusters, and what a game it is.
Hell of a game 1.
That was
I give
brutal.
that MVP to Singh. By and large, did a lot for his team.
He hit level 6 and never looked back. He does the most damage in the game.
The moment he hit level 6, he was like, look, I can take better trades than Swain can. He came up. He saw the opportunity to take the Vladimir out, completely snipped him out of the game, nipped it in the bud, just completely took Vladimir out. Bot lane wasn't that fed, so, like, early game it didn't matter to go bot at all.
Yeah.
So you just go top on repeat, take him out of the game, and then you start exercising your force elsewhere. End the game 10-1. Well played. That's all I can say.
Well, I mean, how much damage do you think the Cassidon did in 26-minute game?
In 26 minutes, 10-1 Cassidon, 35,000?
Nope, 20,000. The health bars were so low that, like, even though the Cassidon was doing numbers, it's not actually that much in the grand scheme of things.
I guess that's fair. It wasn't late enough in the game. There wasn't really a lot of prolonged fights. Even the longer fights were no more than, like, maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah, most champions don't have a lot of health on the side of MVP as well.
Yeah, because, like, even though Vladimir gains help from building AP, he was so far behind that it doesn't matter. Swain doesn't have enough stacks to matter. The only real, like, health item I saw on Zinzao was, like, Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, makes sense.
I'm looking to see if there are draft links, and there have not been yet. 07. I mean, that was... I'm actually surprised the Jinx didn't do that much in that game.
I think the Cassidon just got too far ahead. I don't think Jinx had the pressure needed.
Oh, you know what it is? Jinx built both Noonquiver items.
Oh, Shiv into Kraken?
Shiv into Kraken.
Really just... You don't have any early game pressure at that point.
Yeah. I mean, I think you build Kraken like 4-fight him. After you get IE and then, BT. But, that explains that one.
I mean, I understand that in normal circumstances, you may build Shiv, Kraken, IE, right? It's a general, like, 3-item core for Jinx. She really likes Kraken. Shiv is a really broken wave clear item. And you don't want to interact as Jinx, so you think you have time to scale up like that, but you really don't. So I think probably forgoing one of those items to get a more, like, heavier damage, like, I don't know, because you already build Shiv, and then if you build straight into IE, I don't think that gives you enough damage, so you need Kraken and the true damage that it gives you. And then you don't even finish IE before the game's out. So I don't think you have any items that can really be built that's reasonable to deal with the Cassidon at that point in time.
I mean, it's a level 16 Cassidon. I don't think any item's gonna save you.
Did he hit level 16?
Yeah, at the very end of the game.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was disgusting. There's a level 11 champion in this game.
That's rough.
Oh, yeah, wait. Kraken has no true damage anymore. It's all physical.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's even worse. I thought that maybe Kraken saving grace is, you know, you get more true damage procs, you can kind of mitigate the fact that Kassadin's a little bit more tanky than what you're working with. But no, if that's physical damage too, oh my god. It was removed
Kraken
after
Slayer
the
is
removal.
the PTA of on-hit champions.
I mean, hey, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't build Kraken Slayer. I just don't.
Really?
I have no I don't have champions that I need to build that item on. Like as a jungler or mid lane, either way, because those are primarily the two roles I play. Even if I go bot lane, like Kraken is like maybe Ashe. Like that makes sense.
Yeah. I think Kraken's actually really good.
Additional physical damage on hit.
Increasing when hitting the same
not.
target repeatedly. Okay. Hear me out. Kraken Slayer Jhin.
No.
No, hear me out. Because it scales off 40% to your base AD. So what you do is you stack up Kraken Slayer and your 4th shot onto one auto. The Kraken Slayer procs before the execution damage of the 4th shot.
Yeah, but trying to stack a 3 count and a 4 count is such a pain in the ass.
Well, you just need your 12th shot.
Well, yeah, but like 12 shots on Jhin, that's not like a quick interval.
It's not, but you can come out of base and then get to Dragon and set up a 12th shot.
I think it's one of those things where it's like, it's a glass cannon, like, I guess it's more like glass artillery at that point. But it's, I think it's just not worth it.
The idea is you flash auto the ADC when they don't expect it and delete them from the game.
Yeah, but like, even with that empowered, would you not just kill them anyway?
No.
Jhin's 4th shot is already like insanely high damage.
No, because the crit damage reduction for Jhin makes it so that your 4th shot doesn't actually one-shot people.
I mean, yes, but it also does like more damage the lower someone is, right?
Yeah, but if they're at 100 health and you hit them with a 4th shot, you don't get any additional damage.
Yeah, but you're not trying to one-shot.
Well, you can. No, that's all I'm saying.
That's rough. Also, you'd have to go through 12 shots. You'd have to get Kraken stacked up, and you'd have to have 4th shot, and then you'd have to maintain 4th shot.
Maintaining 4 shots easy. You just stack up 2 traps on your E.
It just feels like there's too many variables having to collide at once.
There is. I mean, rapid fire cannon makes it a lot easier, granted.
True. RFC generally. Also, RFC might have been okay to build on Jinx there.
No, I don't think so. Your fights
like
are going to be really close
item.
quarters regardless of what you do.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You're not going to have the distance. You can't outrun a Kassadin. Like,
You can't outrun a Volibear.
You can outrun a Volibear. He didn't have, like, he doesn't, if he rushed to, like, Deadman's, then yeah, that makes sense. But you're also, it's the fact that, if he doesn't have ult, Chompers stops him because he's a linear champion. He has to go straight at you.
Yep.
Plus Handshake and Renata ult.
Like, there's no threat for this Volibear to be forced to use the ultimate, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree to that. I wonder how they're going to tackle draft.
Well, actually, I just noticed that the draft link has been posted, so let's see. That's the old draft. Ignore this. Alright, perfect timing. Oh, did they swap sides? I think they swapped sides.
Probably. They're still banning Twitch, by the way. Even though I'm pretty sure they've been pretty vocal that Twitch isn't great.
I did not notice that they were starting. I was busy trying to make the acid.
What's the word? You have Gragas and Wukong bans coming out for Julian. They did not want that Darius coming back. So they banned that out first round this time. Same bans for Metabusters.
Just gonna put this into the very, very corner.
Banning Jana away? Okay. Well, Metabusters has, for the most part, free reign. They take Nilo away again from Heaven. The series score, Stanley, so far is 1-0 to Metabusters. So Metabusters has one game on MVP right now. It was a hell of a slaughter.
You know, I was wondering what was going on with roster tool and why I was having so much trouble with it. Someone swapped sides when I swapped sides.
Pike pick for Carrot. They go ahead and give him his mainstay pick.
Yeah.
They don't have Neela, so maybe they go like... I wonder what he wants to go with Pike.
Okay, Samira, maybe? I think Samira would be good. Oh, Miss Fort.
MF.
Are they just gonna go build water team?
That would be funny, but I doubt it. MF is a pretty good lane bully, but I don't know how good MF is right now. I don't feel like I've seen her a lot.
MF is broken right now. The Thaliatas have been good for too long, and she has been good.
Since they didn't ban Renekton, Renekton gets locked.
Yep.
Cassante immediately gets locked in return.
Draft order.
Renekton Cassante is like... It's pretty Renekton favored, so I don't know how much I like this matchup. There's definitely better picks into Renekton.
Metabusters is on the left, right? Yeah, they are. Okay.
Yes.
This is the one. Inshallah, I got my shit together.
Ram's ban coming out and Poppy ban. They really don't want to have an anti-auto attacker. Actually, I guess you're banning like you're gonna pick Kindred Jungle. Yasuo and Yone banned out. They really just don't want to see the wind shitters.
No one wants to see any wind shitters. I hate those champions so much.
That is fair. They've gotten a lot better recently. So I don't blame them. Especially if you're thinking about picking mages, but Tusini's generally better on assassins, although his Syndra win rate is pretty good, so we'll see. They lock
the volley bear. Oh, never mind.
Do they run it back on the volley, or are you feeling like you want to fight? You want to go? You want to show them what you're about, Joey?
Joey might pick the Viego here.
Go. Volley is safe, but Viego is ego.
Viego is like cool.
I'd like to see the Viego. He does have good history on it.
Nope, it's sleeper. We go EPs.
I mean,
Stanley, you
it's
can go back to bed.
Xinjiao volley. Xinjiao volley. Well, if he takes lethal tempo again, it is one of those things where Volibear, if you don't play the fight right, Xin can still win, but Volley is a much stronger champion overall.
Yeah.
Did they just lock Veigar? No shot.
No.
Not Smolder
Stop. Mid. Okay, they did.
Victor mid. Okay.
Wait, Stanley! Victor!
That is true. Stanley's champion.
Yeah, Stanley's the one trick.
Okay, they didn't ban Kassadin and they picked Victor. This would be a perfect example to do it again.
Yeah, this would be the perfect Kassadin game.
Valor,
please prove me right, Valor.
Although, this wouldn't be a bad Silas game.
Really? Actually, yeah.
I mean, yeah, their ults are generally pretty decent.
There it is.
There it is. Yes.
Valor Silas.
A man of the people. Let's go.
Man of the people.
I wanted to see this. Silas is a good pick here, generally speaking, and it's one of his better champions. So I'm ready to see some 10-0 Silas action. Come on.
You know, Silas was stuck in prison the entire time that he was, like, going through the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until, like, the Major Billion. And he keeps saying the prison was a horrible place, but if a prison's a horrible place, how'd he get so buff?
What else are you going to do in a cell? You work out.
Brother was stuck in chains.
You can pull against the chains. Plus, it's enough to... They have chains enough to keep him to the floor. You can still do push-ups and, like, shit like that.
Also, how does he get the nutrients to get that buff?
I assume Demacia feeds him something.
Yeah, but like, you would think that they wouldn't be feeding him enough to get that big. I don't know. It kind of seems like Demacia in prison is not that bad, Smile. This is an argument that I heard when I was like showing another Discord. Demacia in prison's pretty bad in the books.
Oh yeah, Demacia in general, the shit that they get away with. Ugh.
What kind of milk do you drink, Joey? Whole milk.
Not 2%.
I mean, you wanna know my secrets? Typical of a top laner. Huh. Strong bones over strong mental from Korn.
Strong bones over strong mental. I
I
mean, that's not an entirely wrong statement. I mean, if your skull is thick enough, it doesn't matter how many times they hit you in the head.
I want to be comatose by the end of the series.
Looking for an exciting game 2.
Is this best of 2 or best of 3 or best of 5?
I think best of 3 for these, and then best of 5 for the next one. I could be wrong though. I feel like I should know that.
I need to regen assets, Lamel. Create assets. There you go. Who's been doing the assets? I like keep trying to like modify them myself, and then
It's all
someone.
best of 3? Are you sure?
Hmm.
Until grand finals. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it is. I think it's best of 3 until grand finals.
It's best of 3 for this series and the next series, and then finals is a best of 5, and then I think the person who hasn't lost gets 1 game for free, right? That's how it works.
I think there's like more to it. Last I checked,
Yeah. Best of 5, and the team that hasn't lost yet gets a free win. That's what I thought.
Yeah. There's also a losers bracket this time around, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, here's the script theory. All right, Rift Sharks versus Andromeda. Andromeda wins. Rift Sharks plays against MVP in losers bracket and wins. And then we beat Metabusters, and then you guys beat Metabusters, and then it's gonna be Rift Sharks versus Andromeda in the finals.
Andromeda grand finals.
And then we win because I'm biased as shit.
This could not be true.
Really?
Totally not biased.
Surely not biased. Oh, wait. It's PB top lane.
Oh, it's PB?
I didn't notice that before.
I did not know that either. Okay.
So PB in for Mike, and then everything else is the same on MVP, and then Metabusters has the same roster they had before.
Okay. PB's had some pretty good performances top lane recently, so I think this could be a good switch.
This will be interesting.
What did they lock in for PB?
I'll go back to draft. They locked in Cassandre. Oh, okay.
Cassandre.
I sleep.
I still don't like that matchup.
He will not yield. What can I say?
I mean, the pride of Nazuma
does not be yielded.
I mean, eventually you gotta yield against a Renekton.
I don't think so. I think as like the game goes on, like Renekton starts losing that matchup. No.
Renekton, they changed it, right? Like to where Renekton like does better late, or I thought it was like mid game he falls off, like game he's fine, or maybe that's specifically Pantheon. That sounds more correct. I think it's Pantheon. But generally you pick like more. You pick one of two things. Either you pick a character that has so much lane bully pressure that you just kind of like really pressure Renekton, think like Alawi, Rek'Sai, that kind of thing, or like Vayne. Or you take the scaling route where you go like Kale, or just like one of these champions that doesn't interact.
Have you played the new set of TFT yet?
Yeah, I have.
Kale is such a fucking degenerate fucking piece of shit unit.
Story Weaver.
Story
Yeah.
Weaver 10 is so broken.
Yeah, but how are you gonna get to 10 Story Weaver?
All you need is one augment, and then the encounter will give you one.
Yeah, but most people aren't going to level 10. Most games don't go to level 10, not that late. Usually one person has like a pretty solid board by that point.
Nah, I always go level 10.
I'm actually surprised no one's trying to abuse the current Rek'Sai top problem that's going around, or the Rammus top. Both of those are really good.
I mean, I think Rek'Sai in this game's not great.
Well, tank Rek'Sai top is just like really oppressive to go into. It would beat Renekton, I'm just saying. Secondly, Rammus top, they did ban Rammus this series. Like, not this series, but like this match. So maybe not that, but if you go Rammus top and then you get like Thornmail Sork Shoes and you proxy the wave, if they try and kill you, you'll just like reflect them 90% of their damage back. It's hilarious.
I think. Rammus into Renekton. Like, Renekton still wins that, no?
3 million spatula. True. Renekton Rammus, I'm actually not sure. I don't imagine there's enough data to really say which one wins.
There's definitely enough data.
I feel like I don't see Rammus top as much, despite it being pretty good.
According to LOL Analytics, Renekton has a 51% win rate against Rammus.
So he's slightly favored.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds about right.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty good for the Renekton. It's because Renekton's damage doesn't come from his autos. Any champion where like your damage comes from autos, you lose pretty hard into Rammus. But I also don't think that Rek'Sai works into Victor Nila the same way it does into other champions, so. I also don't know if PB plays the Rek'Sai. I feel like if you're gonna play the Rek'Sai, you need to be practiced on it.
Yeah, that's fair. I definitely wouldn't play it if you're not comfortable on it. I know PB is more of a tank player, just generally. So
the Rel one trick would be like. Yeah. Before this game starts, I get water. You'll notice this a lot, but I get water before every game now. It's like a thing. Oh, my head. Hi, 冇問題。Ah, fuck! Oh my god!
rest in peace.
I just kicked the 20-pound weight. I live a sedentary lifestyle, but that does not mean that I need to degenerate and waste away like the rest of my misbegotten kind.
Misbegotten.
I love using derogatory terms. I love starting a war between the Eurasians and the Prussians. Alright. Why the fuck are you bringing PTA on Renekton?
Short trades.
What the fuck? You lose short trades into Kazante anyways.
No, Cassante wins at long trades. Because you consistently just keep pressing Q over and over and you keep ramping and you're tankier than they are. But the thing is that with Renekton, if you just do one empowered W, then you break PTA on them and then you win the combo. You could all in them later.
But if you go Conqueror and just press Q... Wait! Among Us sus? Alright, I need to set things up here. There. Well, we're going to see the invade strat from MVP, and then the... So they stacked the bush bot lane, and they invaded top.
Interesting. I feel like I haven't seen a topside invade in a while.
I mean... Huh.
I mean, I guess they could. Is he gonna, like, stay there and take his blue?
I think he's staying to take the fight.
Renekton might come top. Zinjao does have lethal tempo, so...
Oh, this is bad for Corn. Oh, never mind. Looks like Julian's going to respect it.
He's not gonna bother. That's fair. Oh, wait. Turning around. We go back to the blue buff. Does he check it twice?
I don't think so. I think blue buff is just taken. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, nice lead for Julian. That'll be a rude awakening when Joey walks his blue. Nope. 1 auto. Oof.
I don't necessarily think that Valoran really needs blue. I mean, it does put you at level 3 instead of level 4 after full clear, but if you take the Scuttle Crab, then you are fine.
Wow, mid lane trade's going about as expected.
If he has some way of... I don't think he has any way of knowing that he's in his top side, otherwise I'd suggest that he just verticals.
Joey's going to go top and get a very rude awakening here. He's gonna see his entire top side missing.
I'm wondering if Joey will chase him back.
The flash out from the misfortune, they are not getting a level 2 on that misfortune at all.
Way, a massive chunk out of Future.
Yeah. Tuccini is going to realize how broken Kingslayer is. Oh, I would not stand that close to that turret corn. Ooh, look what misses. Future's just going to heal back up to the pots. Oh, Staub gets way too overzealous with the E. The dash is not what you wanted.
Damage.
Forced to flash out and probably gonna take double backs. Lose a bunch of minions in her turret.
Corn is a little too pushed up here.
Yeah. I wonder if anything could possibly happen.
I don't think they're gonna let him go.
No. Oh,
Future overstayed.
Wait, hold on. MF is dead.
The ADC still dies. Yep.
Huh?
That's a 1-for-1. Volley's
Oh
top.
my god, Joey does so much damage to that Xin Zhao, and that's just a dead Xin.
That is why you take BTA.
Yeah, holy crap.
Oh, Valor winning to trade into Tuccini. Tuccini's fighting in the wave.
Tuccini just leaving. You can just walk out towards the river with the jungler being dead.
Honestly,
Corn's holding a lot of Fury here.
Renekton can win this.
No, Fury gone now. Yep, nope.
Oh, close.
Super close.
You see Braun, midline.
You know, he just doesn't yield, what can I say?
Oh, there's Volley. I don't think he's gonna have... Yeah, he's not even gonna bother. You can't chase down that Silas. Maybe throw an E at him.
They're just gonna help Tuccini clear the wave here, I think. Oh my. In the river, though. There's a trap set up for the Volibear. Volibear has been found. The trap has been set. Valor's going to Kingslayer Tuccini, and on the other side of the map, Joey's going to get caught by Julian and the Psycho Carrot. That's a pretty dead Volibear. Flash out, though. Oh, Stomp's here. They get a stun down to the Zen. This is a kill for Joey again. They're gonna stun down onto the Psycho Carrot, and he has to leave.
Nice.
There are 3 people in mid. This is still a fight, but like, nothing's happening. They're just all leaving.
The 800 gold tax against Renekton. Good to see. A wise decision.
Health reduced is a total of 65. I'm gonna keep tabs on this throughout the game. I'm gonna see how actually useful it is.
It adds up quick top lane if he keeps getting these empowered Qs off.
Yeah. I mean, isn't Cassante's damage based on armor and magic resist?
Yes, he does have ratios based on his resistances.
That's disgusting.
Yep. And once he gets all out, it shreds all of it and turns it into Omni and Lethality? Or is it just AD?
I think it's just AD.
But it's pretty egregious anyway. Also, Renekton's Slice and Dice Empowerment giving you that, what is it, like 35% armor reduction?
It's something like that,
Same.
yeah. Pretty good against the
combine-
Cassandra, all things considered.
If you combine that with PTA's exposure damage, you could probably take a massive chunk out of Cassandra.
Yeah. I mean, case in point,
This is level
Cassante's
6.
under his turret.
If Cassandra can get an insect here, push him under turret, and then R him through, maybe not even through the turret necessarily, but like, oh, he went for it.
Cornish plays it calm, collected, gets a bunch of damage down. Stealth's gonna get poked out here, and so will Fujer. Double tap is a fun ability. Double tap is a fun ability.
Meta Buster's low on health, but
They're getting the
MVP low
grubs
on
in
mana.
trade for the Drake. That's 3 grubs this time.
I'm surprised Julian doesn't ping a visit to the bot lane. Although he is just going to take his camps and they're vertical jungling each other.
Yeah, they're vertical jungling. Oh, actually, he's ganking mid. Tajini is forced to flash. Nothing else happens. Fujer walks
They make
into
collapse
that.
on volley here.
Oh, yep, no, they've encountered themselves in the jungle. Balling's a more
Valor
interesting
doesn't have
play
anywhere
according
to
to
be.
the
He can go
game.
top.
Ooh, the Q lands into Carrot. Oh,
Renekton's
Julian.
Rosary.
Oh, I think Julian's getting baited. Julian's getting baited! Oh my god, they pop him in one go! That's a dead Zin, does a 2v2. And Cor's just
That's
building a
dominance
fury
from
on the backside.
Renekton.
Joey's going to go
Cassandra.
down, but like, you know, that's still an angry crocodile. Oh, does the angry crocodile have anything else to say though? It doesn't look like it. PB is going to get 2 more kills.
Sacrificing Julian to try and get Cassandra ahead, I guess.
Yep.
There's MF ult, but Braum paying in dividends.
The flash
This
comes
is a
out
massive
from
wave,
Carrot.
and you can't lead it. If Carrot hits 6,
Oh wait, Joey's here. There's.
Here comes volley.
Oh, Dov can turn. Joey's still running out.
he's not going to be able to catch.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, but with Joey here, Stav actually hit 6. We'll see if that turns into anything. Nope, looks like he's clearing wave. How bad is League Audio? Oh, League Audio is doubled apparently. I will fix that promptly. Which one was League Audio?
Oh, the shield backward blocks Pike's stun.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Oh, Ticini is going to get into a fight, and with the Braum showing up, this should be a dead Valor. Third stun to do
Valor
it.
taking
Yeah, it's pretty dead.
the-
Ignite's going to tick
Valor
down,
might be able to walk
and...
out.
Oh, Valor lives!
Yeah, he ignited a bit early.
I mean, you have to ignite early to block the healing by Kingslayer.
Right.
Joey's going to show up. I'm not sure if that's a hook you wanted to take care. Yeah, he's just leaving.
Joey's 0-3 currently. Not Joey, Julian's 0-3 currently, so...
Oh, the flash
He
from
got
the
killed
Carrot!
here.
And that's going to be a dead Braum. Walls the wrong way, so you did not block any of that damage.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, never mind.
2 kills on an MF, 4 and 1.
Yike. That's
They
not
did-
what you want to see.
Misfortune did have the item advantage.
Yeah.
Having full Yoma's all out coming in.
No,
Dominus
that's,
coming in.
he didn't get over the wall, so that's just dead. That's just dead Cassandra.
Yeah.
He does yield, in fact.
If he had gotten to the wall, you might have had like a good chance there, but
Yeah, well, that's something. Alright, talk? Did I disable you? Try talking again. Okay, I do believe I have disabled you somehow. Alright. Maybe this triggers it?
Did you fix it?
Yeah, I think so. As for the audio being tripled, I don't know what that's about.
Interesting.
Yeah, because the only application that's attached to League of Legends would be this one.
Well, the screen is currently black.
Yeah, but that'll happen. I only stream on one monitor. I get the one monitor debuff.
Dominus stolen.
Oh, looks like in trade for the grubs, we're gonna see a dead Tuccini. But also a dead Julian. And they do actually get 6 grubs on the side for Midwestern, so this is a win if you can just get out. Valor, with the Dominus pop, is going to find the hook onto Joey, and I think Joey's just dead to the amount of damage that can be put down here.
Carrot is still level 5.
Fujer saves him.
That's so brutal on Pike, such an ult-dependent champion, and you don't even have your ult.
How does he not have ult?
Because he left lane before he hit level 6, so he never got enough XP.
I mean, like, you would think that you'd get it by now. I wonder how close he is. Oh my god, he is so close. The purple bar underneath the mana bar, look at how close that is.
He's about 80% of the way there?
He's almost, like, he just needs, like, half a wave. Alright. Nothing's really happening.
Black Cleaver first buy from Renekton really trying to cut through the armor, like Conte stacking.
It's working.
Maybe just full build Thorn Mound. First item, I don't know how much I like that. Yeah.
Not in turret range though, so Korn's gonna get a huge trade-off from that.
Conte could still do something here. He's not completely out just yet.
Tuccini is going to get popped hard. I think that might be a dead Victor. No, very close.
Not quite.
Oh, the auto from Korn was a bad idea. Has to pop Dominus. Oh, it's a 4v3, but we're gonna see who wins out. That Volibear is dead, and I think that the rest of his team is going to follow suit. That Misfortune Ultimate is going to put down Stav, and Fujer fails to flash. 0-7.
That is rough. I mean, Silas going Storm Surge here is correct. You're gonna want to get that snowball really going.
Yeah.
He does have combat pressure over to Sumi. Sumi just got Luden, and MF being 5-1 is really rough. Like a lane bully being this bad. Because you already don't have a lot of pressure in general. Braum go Knight's Vow first? Yes.
Yeah, Braum went as well. I think Knight's Vow first is pretty much.
Carrot hit 6. He did use it in that fight, I think.
Yeah, it's on cooldown. So
What he used it on though.
I think he missed it actually. I think he used it on Joey, but Joey like just moved out of the way or didn't get hit because I don't see a cut anywhere, and I don't think Misfortune got enough gold for a cut. I mean, Misfortune has a 3k gold. Oh my lord, that's a funny one. Renekton has a gold lead top lane actually somehow. Looks like they're leveraging that. Yep, I think PB's kind of caught, but I mean, Korn's under the turret here. Turret's going to get disabled by Joey. They can keep fighting for a little bit. Oh wow, no, they're corralled like sheep. I think Korn's dead here. Ult comes down. Carrot misses the timing on it. The trade went back due to that mistake, but you know.
And Julian is back in the game. Made for immediate 300 gold bounty.
Just immediate 300 gold bounty. Valor's fighting under a minion wave and gets chunked hugely. Oh, are we gonna see the carrot factor? Oh, it looks like we're seeing the carrot factor. That should just be a kill over to. Oh, carrot steals it. Huh? Huh? What am I watching? Misfortune's dead here, surely. No, Misfortune's not dead! Champion's broken!
That's disgusting.
Yeah, no, I mean, Braum doesn't do enough base damage, and I don't think Stav can kill with just a Collector. Which, you know, Collector, look at the value on that, on the Misfortune. Lamau.
7-1 from MF.
Yeah, Evan in one could say.
On next back, he should have second item. I don't know what he's gonna take though.
With those items, probably an opportunity. Not an opportunity. No
I
idea.
was thinking maybe op.
Oh, hubris.
Hubris. Yep.
Yep. Corn is going to get caught by Valor. True Dominance is up in the top slot. There's a third player here. Corn's playing the true top lane experience. Oh, what? The true top lane experience! Renekton turns it!
He was not anticipating the tower damage coming out. He thought I guess he thought the Herald would kill it.
Yeah.
But wasn't enough. Even when you think you have Renekton back into a corner, you really don't.
No.
Can they finally get the kill on him now?
Yeah, they will. It'll take a bit of time, but looks like he's going to stop. Oh my lord.
1,000 gold.
Forget 1,000 gold. Neela took 2/3 of her health bar to a non-empowered double tap.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Valor's found his quarry. Joe's going to flash and Valor's going to flash in response. Finds Stav, but I mean, trades his life for it. Not sure if that's what you wanted to do.
Valor. On Valor, actually.
Yeah.
He's gonna ult him to the wall. Yep.
Yep.
Right into turret.
I don't think that's enough to actually. Oh.
Just needs it.
Nope, that is a dead Renekton if I've ever seen one. Nope. Maybe not.
Not dead yet.
Yeah, it looks like he's out.
I'm surprised he gets out of that.
I'm also surprised. But, you know, it is Renekton, right? So if you get Slice and Dice, you have 2 dashes, and Nizuma only has 1. He's staying in lane. I'm not sure how wise this is. Oh, he's got Dominus! And PB doesn't have ulti.
Empowered W? No, empowered Q.
I mean,
Should still win it.
yeah, it just wins it. Dominus is too strong against most champions in the League of Legends.
Top lane is about break even, sparse from the 45 gold difference. Not gold, 45 CS difference.
Flash forced out mid.
Which is a lot of gold.
MVP is doing a very good job of maintaining pressure, but I mean, they've thrown a lot of their leads.
That's turret gold handing over, plus multiple bounties.
Yeah.
There is a good chance that Metabusters could fall their way back into this.
They have the much better scaling comp, I'd argue, so.
That is true.
Yeah.
If they go late, I'd put my chips on Metabusters.
I'm
Specifically
actually-
Victor, but he is 0-3 currently.
Controversial opinion. I think Metabusters might win this game. We're getting to a point where Victor's starting to get scary. Oh, thank you, directed camera.
I mean, I wouldn't say that it's quite. I think Metabusters has a chance, but I wouldn't put them favored yet. I think there's a particular coming out.
Oh, Valor's going to try to pick off Korn, but Korn's doing to live and pop the Dominus early. Off on the side, Ticini just gets killed as an afterthought by Carrot, probably by the ultimate.
I think they're just gonna have to give up this dragon.
I don't think giving up this dragon is necessarily the worst thing in the world, so long as you get the one after.
It does put them in a soul point position, though.
Yeah. Unless Carrot's getting a little frisky with this. Oh, Carrot's getting very frisky. It looks like he's going to get caught by Joey. That's a flash out. So, you know, that's something. You do prefer the Dragon over going into MVP over losing your support's flash. Korn is just casually taking the top turret, which I've seen this one before. Oh, but this story didn't have a Valor in it last time. It looks like that should be a kill going over to PB. Oh, Valor's going to take it. Never mind. Alright. I mean, MVP are double the kills, and somehow Metabusters is only like 2k gold behind.
Net gold's mostly in objectives.
Yeah.
I want to say that Metabusters has a good chance here, but until they put some resources back onto Ticini, I think it's going to be pretty rough.
Yeah.
And this is not a good time.
Well, speaking of Ticini.
Stormbringer.
Storm Surge.
Yeah, Storm Surge.
He really is bringing the storm though. Fujer's caught in the jungle, but you're attacking a tank.
Auto attacks against Braum are mostly pointless.
Yep.
I wonder if they're gonna send Tusini back on. Well, no, Valor's not gonna continue to push. He's gonna take his reset.
Yeah. So I mean, they could send him bot just to get resources.
He does have Shadow, so
Yeah.
that's a pretty good spike. That man soon from Volibear.
We're going to see a Caulfield Warhammer. Is Neela building Navori? I think Neela's building
I think
Navori.
so, yeah. That's what you generally build.
I'm not sure if I like that. Just because I'm not sure how Neela works, if I'm being honest.
Quick Blades is really good on her.
Yeah.
Because it's, what is it? 65 AD, 20% crit chance, 15 ability haste, and the unique passive. Which is like, you get reduction to your abilities.
On the auto attacks, yeah. And then also extra damage based on your crit. Yeah. Based on for your spells.
Your attacks reduce your non-ultimate ability cooldowns. Your abilities deal increased damage based on crit chance.
Oh, Fujer's space checking. I'm not sure if you want to do that, buddy. Yeah, no, this Braum is in the trap and he's caught. Joey's going to try to show up to fix the situation. Forces Flash out of Valor, to be fair.
That was scary. If MF ulted there, taking a big chunk out of him.
Corn's there to W auto attack the Misfortune. Just in case.
Looks like they're setting up vision for Baron.
Yeah, they might as well.
Although Carrot might be caught.
Carrot's out. No, Pike can take those sort of trades. If you don't have a hook champion. Yeah, it looks like they're just establishing dominance top lane here.
The Celestial opposition means you could just kind of like face tank.
Yeah.
We're just buying.
Oh.
This might be a catch.
The ult comes down, but the knockup still lands. I think Julian's just dead here. Well, PB is soon to follow as well. Stav picks up that kill. PB, you're not gonna have this one, bud.
Across the wall.
MF ult goes down, but like Joey's just gonna flash on the MF.
Stormbringer coming in.
And that's 3 flashes for the Misfortune.
Gets a double.
Corn is going to 2v1 bot side.
2v1 bot side. Metabuster gets Baron. We're seeing a comeback arc.
Oh, Valor's going in. I'm going to rewind this just to see what happened. Oh my god!
And he's dead. Oh my god.
I need to see how this happens. I need to see how this happens.
Oh, fucking beautiful play from Corn.
Alright, let's see. Q auto from the Pike. Dominus comes down. Breaks the Celestial opposition. Slice and dice. Flashes back to kill the Pike.
Oh my god.
Collects the cinders. What else happens?
0 health.
E comes in. Sundered Sky auto attack to get all the health back. Slice and dice. And that's a dead silence. Holy shit.
They ace. Cleared the team. What's the gold?
That was
Oh my
nuts.
god, it's almost even.
The gold is almost even, and that's a 3k, 4k gold lead up topside. So most of that gold's on the Renekton.
Actually come back and pass MVP in gold.
Actual comeback potential.
If they can stop this Dragon Soul.
I mean, Joey's kind of getting frisky with it. I'm not sure if he wants to be doing this. Stealth ult comes down, and yep, I mean, he's just dead, but you know. Dead Neela. XD. Tushini's also in a lot of trouble from the Xin here, but he also gets a bunch of damage down. But you see,
That's important.
there's one person that's not dead yet. Corn. He's got TP. But he's not going to do it.
I think they're gonna have to give it. They don't have any wards to TP to.
Yeah, that's Soul for MVP.
I think that was a bit greedy to face check there.
Yeah. I mean, even after they face check, they could just walk away from that bush. They decided to get frisky with the fight.
Eternal Soul is pretty big for MVP here.
It means that they don't need to worry about the scaling aspect of Meta Busters. At worst, the fights are always going to be even because of how much damage they can output. In terms of burst.
Yeah, and then you have this, like, the damage-oriented Soul when you have a Silas and an MF both who are fed.
And a Pike.
Like, yeah.
Oh, Fujer apparently knows where Valor is. Gets the stun off. Valor's completely caught here. I think he's just dead, even with Apotheosis. Yep.
Apotheosis doesn't do enough. Not with only 2 people.
And Stav picks up another kill. So this Neela is scaling. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough, but it's something.
I think so. I'm wondering what is he building Bloodthirster?
Probably. I mean, Longsword doesn't build up too much. Kair's going to pick up the Ticini, but I mean, the bigger prize was Evan, and Evan goes down to Joey.
Well, I think the episode, the only thing I can think of that the episode builds into would be BT, because otherwise you'd be building, like...
It's BT, IE, and Navori, if I remember correctly.
And Terminus, but you don't build Terminus on this character.
Oh yeah, Terminus. So yeah, probably
I don't think
BT.
you build Infinity Edge either, so it's probably BT, Doms, and then like what, Shield Bow? Maybe something nice to defend. Korn is getting a little overzealous here.
Korn is dead. There's no sugarcoating it. Dominus comes down just to try to save his life. Oh my god, that Renekton healing is disgusting!
Between the healing from Thunder Sky, the CDR from Shojin, and Black Cleaver plus Slicing Dice, the armor just isn't enough.
Yeah, they're looking to get out of their lives. They're engaging onto Stomp here. I mean, the MF ulti completely misses. They're buying a bunch of time here. 3-man knockup from the Bromwell! That's insane!
Beautiful set.
What a tipper! If you don't know, Brom's ulti on the tip knocks people up for like an additional second, and he hit all 3 of them with the tip. The Braum is such a gentle man. Knocks people up for one with the tip!
I can't with this guy.
Get this man's out of here. Mods, crush a skull. Thank you. I mean...
I guess they just dance around for the next objective, shove out
They
waves.
5-pointed. If I had like the marker thing that like, you know, like LCS and LCK have, like I'd be like drawing all the vision here.
Yeah.
Because this is like a nice vision line that they've set up. That's like completely sectioned off the top side of the map. So
Yeah, because the next fight's gonna be over Baron.
yeah, well, I mean, Korn's bot lane right now. So what they're trying to do is set up a trap for one of the weaker members of Metabusters to get caught in. And on the other side, you can see that Korn has found Valor. So what he's probably going to try to do is just catch Valor as much as possible because he's a strong member of MVP.
Whoever wins this bot lane fight has enough leeway to sway Baron.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's whoever wins can TP straight up there.
But that's not all.
Or that teleport.
You can see that there's no actual champions for MVP at the Baron, and that's because they have so much vision that like they can threaten as if the champions were there with just Carrot basically. Korn's going in, but he's gonna want to get out soon. Joey showing up to try to save his top laner, but he's soon realizing this is not the kind of fight that he wants to take. Korn's going to get the kill onto Valor, and he's going to go in and get a bunch of healing done. Joey goes in as well, but the Renekton goes down to the Xin Zhao. Flash out from Stomp. Ticini rather. 4 members of MVP are in the bot lane. Meanwhile, the bot lane of Metabusters is pushing into mid lane and getting an inhibitor turret. MVP kind of like walking back now. They're kind of getting the message. You need to go protect your base. Joey's going to find what Carrot? Carrot chase. I have a narrative. Carrot didn't chase. That's the correct play. Oh, Carrie's gonna get caught! Joey's gonna show up! He's going to walk towards the pike! The pike's going to flutter hook and miss! Bruh.
They got mid turret, they pushed in top wave, setting up the Baron. They still need to clear out the vision though.
I mean, the vision line is pretty permanent. You can't clear all. Okay, Sweeper can clear two ward max, right? Unless you have people with you.
Skull what?
Hmm?
What's the skull?
I don't see a skull.
It's not up right now, is it?
Yeah, I don't. I think it's already been taken. It's been taken for a while now.
Yeah, but it should respawn before next Baron if they get.
I don't have a timer yet.
Yeah, that's just gonna get it clears out a large amount of vision.
Also, all the vision just died because they haven't been replacing it. They just replaced all the vision bot side. Stav is going to get caught.
Valor's still top.
Yeah?
Dancing around Elder.
I mean, this is not ideal for
really
MVP.
good angle for
If Korn gets the time he wants with this Cassante, he's going to kill him. MVP's kind of on a timer here. They need to make a decision. They have Valor pushing in top, but he's not going to be able to take the base.
If MVP keeps stalling, he's gonna be able to get at least an inhibitor.
Nope,
Maybe
Teleport comes out of Korn to stop Valor from taking any more of the turret of the base. Joey's going to go in, and a lot of damage goes down onto the Pike. Misfortune Ultimate comes down, but is actually stopped by the Victor W. Gravity Well's going to do the work for Joey just to die. And MVP, with 5 strong, have shown up to this Dragon fight. Where's your Renekton? Your Renekton is nowhere! Future gets ulted, and that's a double kill for the Pike! Oh my lord! Valor finds another one! MVP are going to get the Elder! What are you doing? You can't pick a fight like that! What did the late call? He's going to get MVP, the Elder Drake, and I think with this, they just push mid and win. Oh, never mind, they're going for full Exodia. And I'm going to get inted by my client once more. I mean, there we go. Granted, right? Full Exodia is probably going to win the game.
I think it would have been more beneficial if instead of TPing back, Korn could have came back down and joined the fight and tried to fight for Valor.
Yeah.
Valor and pushes in and gets inhibited. If you win that fight, you can clear them all out and then TP back. And sure, you may be losing an inhibitor, but you get Elder and probably Baron as well. So I don't know how much I like the play. I don't know how much Joey actually would have been able to do in general.
Joey did not do a lot, so.
Rommel there, who used it defensively, you probably could have used it offensively to try and pick MF while they were kind of like tight knit jungle.
Yeah, Valor also picked up the Braum ultimate and used that to secure the double kill onto Western Quality. I don't think there's any chilling going on here. MVP really likes to push the issue when they get Exodia, so.
They're not really pushing too hard with Baron.
Yeah, they're not doing much, but.
They'll probably push in a second. How much longer on their Elder Bob?
Not too much longer.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I think. Let me click on someone to find out. About halfway done.
I think you get one more good fight out of Elder.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you're Metabusters, you're that Mafia guy. You're like, no fighting. Korn? No fighting, Korn! Oh, Valor's going to explode Korn here. Yeah, that's a good flash.
We just need to stall out the Elder.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably dead Valor, but like, you're committing a lot of members here. Mid's still in trouble. Joey's going to go down to Dominus. Valor's going to go down in general, though. Stav's going to dodge the Pike ultimate. Oh, and that's... I mean, Korn's dead to Julian. This is probably an end angle. I don't know if you can stop them with just a Victor and a Braum.
Even if you try and wait there, enough.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough at all. Victor's just way too far behind. Picks up the MF though, because MF got a little frisky. Yeah, I don't think it's enough. Yeah. PB is going to ult under the Nexus. And almost die to Fountain. But yeah.
And we go to game 3.
We go game 3. Draft links have been posted. They're drafting in 3 minutes.
Was, who would you say is MVP that game?
MVP?
Like, who would you say played best that second game?
I'm fucking with you. If we're doing MVPs, it's Joey game 1. And,
Joey game 1? You don't think it was Tusini?
I mean, I think Joey did a lot to facilitate Tuccini.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since Caston almost never wins games alone. I think game 2 is definitely Valor. I mean, that guy was a monster. Like, he just hit terminal velocity.
I think Korn and Valor both did really well. I think Valor used his lead well enough to get everybody into the mid game where they needed to be.
Yeah. I will generate assets. This isn't the actual draft. I'm setting up draft right now. We're moving at a pretty quick pace for where we're at today. I'm going to set up the draft order now. Oh my god, my computer's struggling. This is the limits of DDR3 RAM! There you go. That should be the correct border. Unless... Who's what side? I probably should have checked that. God damn it. Why'd you guys swap sides again? Right, you're gonna have to give me a moment. Roster tool. Switch side! Yeah. There you go. Which side? Maybe it was on the left side. Okay. So then we go asset creator. I can delete all of these assets. How have you been doing, Herdier? You doing alright? Holding up?
Yeah, I think I'll grab a drink real quick before this starts.
Yeah, I'd recommend. Draft border. This is the one I'm looking for. Wait, Stanley, are you still here? Say hello to Japan for me. What? Why? Why are you like this? One. Why do the assets hurt me so? I never get a consistent result out of like the asset creator, I swear. There we go. That should do it. Thank you, Stanley. There. Oh, for fuck's sake. What happened there? There we go. Okay. My computer is like humming. Catch capital H. I'm opening the window. I'm so warm right now. Oh, please. Inshallah.
I come back and we're still banning Twitch.
Yeah, you came back. We are still banning Twitch.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They banned Neela this time, so what's it called?
I'm always
Darius is up.
Darius ban against Korn. I don't know what the Janna ban's about. I really don't know what that's about at all.
Fujer's pretty solid on Jenna.
Yeah, but like,
And Jenna is one of the best, if not the best, support on patch, like consistently.
they didn't ban Janna for 2 games. They're gonna pick the Senna themselves. But like,
They banned Jenna every game.
they did?
Yes,
I'm just stupid.
it's been. Oh no, they did ban Darius.
Yeah.
And Metabusters is the one who banned Neela. Okay, since they don't get first pick, they are still going to lock in the Senna though.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder what they're going to play with it since they don't have Neela.
I was putting a cracker in my mouth, dude. Joey comes up with a banger.
There you go, King.
Finally.
You got Viego back. Does he keep the insane win rate?
Oh, they got the Exodia champion. I think Kai'Sa's the strongest champion in the game right now with the fucking
We
LS
did
build.
see this. We saw this before. Viego, Kai'Sa, potentially Braum here.
Yeah, this is a really, really going back to comfort for Metabusters.
Hecarim.
Julian Hecarim, that's pretty disgusting.
I'm glad he's not taking Xinjiao for a 3rd game in a row, especially not into Viego.
It's a mystery, honestly.
An early Galio pick.
Galio got buffed. All his AP ratios.
Huh.
Mhm.
I guess you just go full AP Galio then.
Mm-hmm.
Do they pick Braum here? Do they want to try and get maybe like Renekton over before they ban it? Nautilus. Guys, Nautilus is a pretty good combo, so.
What are these setups he's seeing for, though?
I'm guessing just like. Well, because Kai'Sa Nautilus is a good, like, just front back.
Gonna ban the Silas here.
Because Nautilus can both choose if he wants to commit to an engage or not because of his depth charge.
Mm-hmm.
They are taking Cassidy and Silas off the tables, respectively. Both of those did very well in their previous games.
What is Metabusters going to ban? Are they going to put another ban into Valor, or are they going to finally spread their bans out a little bit here?
Honestly, MVP could take an ADC or top ban here. Trundle.
Trundle? I mean, Trundle takes 2 hands to use, so...
If I was MVP, I'd take away a heavy AD champion that could, break Galio. They are taking away Renekton. That's not a bad call.
Yeah, Korn's been pretty good on it so far. Now, who's going to counter people? Korn or Tuccini? Looks like Tuccini's going to counterpick.
The classic Korn Orn.
Korn, if you will.
Korn, yeah.
Korn.
Cornn.
Yeah. I mean, like...
I know that Tuccini plays Veigar. That probably wouldn't be too bad into Valor here. And it would also be good into Hecarim, since he's a linear engage champion.
Yeah.
Although he does have post 6, he has an unstoppable, so...
I think the problem with fling into Hecarim is like... Yeah, there you go. Azir,
Galio,
Senna. Their entire team just goes in so hard.
I still think Veigar would be a good pick.
I still think Veigar's the better pick, yeah. I don't think they're gonna find the answer, but I think it would be the better pick.
I think it's an option. Cassante again? Yeah.
Yeah. In other news, grass is green, sky is blue, and I drink water every day.
I'll take known picks for 1,000, Alex.
In a Busters versus MVP series, at the 5th pick of the draft, what did PB pick? Oh, did she pick Corki?
Huh.
I like Corki, actually. You have, like, a lot of poke between Kai'Sa and Corki.
Yeah, and Corki doing hybrid damage and Kaisa doing hybrid damage means it's a little harder to itemize against them. I wonder which build he's going to choose on Kaisa, because he could go the AP poke, he could go like full carry with LT, go in like on hit terminus, that type of thing.
Yeah. I think
Azir Corki, I don't know how much I like that, because it's like a 50-50, and Azir is pretty easily counterable, like, since he's so vulnerable in the early game.
it's more of like pick for team thing when you're picking the Corki. Because you want the poke, but you want something that also doesn't fall over to Azir. I mean, like, I
mean,
personally would have
if you-
picked Xerath for Tuccini, but that's just me.
If you want a poke champion that's like,
Also,
I want to say like,
I don't think we've properly acknowledged the fact that that's a Galio support.
yes, or it's fasting Senna. Either way, it's
Something.
yeah. Xerath, Veigar, I would have liked to see either of those. Hell, even Diana.
Vel'Koz
Like-
even.
Diana actually did get buffed.
Yeah,
It would have had really strong all-in Diana Ornn combo, but I guess you're putting too many eggs into one basket at that point. You still need poke.
I mean,
So yeah,
even,
just like a
if you do
longer
Diana,
range
you still have
range.
Kaisa poke.
That is true. And all of your champions can commit to an all-in.
Yeah.
Ornn, Nautilus's Hulk hit, Joey having his R. They could have done a big, like, front-loaded comp.
No one's an Arnie cosplay.
How can you ever play Xerath into Azir Hecarim? Well, early Azir doesn't get to play, because Xerath is just, like, generally that champion that harasses the hell out of you. And Hecarim post 6 probably isn't going to get on him unless he pushes up past where he shouldn't. I don't think Hecarim and Azir are going to be trying to coordinate a dive under turret. I don't think that's a smart move.
With the Galio, you can, but, you know. Well, with Xerath having
mean,
a 2.5 second stun as well, you're gonna at least trade if you land it.
I'm wondering if that is like an AP Galio, like, I wouldn't say APC, like, is it Fasting Senna with damage Galio, or is it like full tank Galio, you know?
It's probably full tank Galio.
Because tank Galio support, while it was really good like way back, ever since they got rid of like Even Shroud and stuff, I guess Celestial Opposition Trailblazer, it's just like a sort of
It does the same thing, yeah.
IMO. It's like a worse version of Maokai. But
You get the global ultimate.
I mean, you totally could just be that guy, go electrocute, get Zazax, just be really annoying. But
Yeah, into a Nautilus as well. Which
I don't know if he wants to take that route.
I mean,
I think with
like
Nautilus,
going.
it's just a.
I like going full tank with Senna's just because if you're a front line with a Senna and Senna gets to heal you while doing damage to the enemy team, yeah, that's the winning combination that you like to see.
Yeah, one interaction I'm actually curious about is, does Galio's W get cancelled by Nautilus's Q? I don't think it does. I think it just pulls you into his taunt, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. I know Depth Charge generally takes people out of most things because it's a knockup.
I mean, the
I'll
W
think about it
goes
in a
off
second.
regardless
I gotta
if you
use that.
interrupt it now.
Right.
Yeah.
I will be back in a second.
Alright, you back yet, buddy? He's not back. God damn it.
I didn't even take my headphones off.
Brother, go!
God damn it.
Alright, he's left. So now it's just you and me, so we get to have a nice intimate chat about how I hate I vehemently hate Hecarim in-game. I think Champion is fine in terms of balance, I just don't like going up against it. leave it up to the engaged support player to hate the champion that can one-shot his AD carry with little to no input. Mods, crush a skull. Crush. Fucking the Hecarim skull, please. I am getting a headache. I also like the Corki. I think Corki does a lot of good things in this matchup. You can Valkyrie away from Hecarim engages. Azir, Corki goes and stands the test of time as one of the most boring matchups on Earth. Corki is one of those champions that's like really fun to play, but really boring to watch. I feel like it's the same thing for like other artillery mages, which is why Riot doesn't really like them.
I'm back.
Welcome. I was complaining about artillery mages being disliked by Riot because they're boring to watch but fun to play.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, minute till the game starts. Whose draft you like more, buddy?
Let's see. If I had to say which draft is better, I want to say I like Metabusters a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Because the problem with MVP's draft is that it's a little bit like counterintuitive, I guess.
I mean, half of it wants to dive and the other half wants to dive harder.
I don't know if one half of it wants to dive in the sense, because like Galio, Hecarim, well, specifically, Cassante wants to get picks. Like you're supposed to isolate a target. You're not fighting in a team fight overall. So that you can scratch that, while everybody on the opposing team has a more team fight centric thing, like Orky's package, Orin's ult, like general resets from Viego's are. But Hecarim and Galio do want to go in, crowd control, heavy frontline. Azir, yes and no. Because if you're trying to catch up to a Hecarim Galio, you're not going to. And you're not going to be able to shuffle them out because it doesn't net you anything. You'll do a good amount of damage, sure, but you're pulling them out of the zone that Hecarim and Galio have created to attack them.
Well, that's why
so
you
I
shuffle
think
them
if
in.
they... Well, right, but I don't know. I feel like that's too much pressure onto coordinations through ults. You know, like if you're trying to do like a Azir knockup into a Galio ult, into a Hecarim ult, and like shit like that.
They
I
might
think it's
be
a bit
clean
much.
enough. You don't know.
That is true. Hey, prove me wrong. If you put on that sort of like a Korean all-star performance,
I want to
I'll
see
eat
it
my
happen
words.
personally, but I just don't know if
I think it would be amazing. I just think that that is a tall order for anyone to follow.
Yeah.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I also just don't know how much I like Senegalio bot.
I like Senna. I don't like Galio. I don't mean the
Yeah,
first to
I'm
say
not
that.
sure I like
Minion spawn.
Galio. I also don't know if Galio's going tank support or if Galio's going like fasting.
Looks like Galio's
Whatever.
farming with the electrocute. Joey's gonna get caught here and needs to flash out. But Fuji's going to find a hook and do a bit of this, that, and the other to Valor. I really don't think Joey needed to flash there, but you know.
You are still streaming the overlay.
Brother.
Ay,
Minions
cabrón.
have spawned.
Brother.
Yes, we know the overlay. I'm getting him to change it. Okay. Oh my god. Zoom in. Zoom in.
You know, like
Like
the meme where it's like the orb zoom in,
Yeah. Enhance.
zoom in, zoom in.
Making the map look like a crater.
The map is a crater, actually.
It is AP Galio APC.
Yeah,
With
it's
Ghost. Okay. Cool.
I don't like that, I'll be honest.
I think it's not great, but We'll see. I mean, he already put a
level
good amount of
1?
damage down on
Level 1 they win
Stop.
pretty hard.
Yeah,
Huh?
that is true.
Tushini is
Autoing.
autoing.
Opted for the grass build, so he's probably gonna go Leandri's first on his ear.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. You have an Orin, you have a Nautilus, and Diego.
It's not going to be
Plus,
as effective into their squishies, but right now it's looking like Tuccini's going to get a kill, actually. One more auto would do it.
Damage.
Oh, never mind. Very
One
close.
more auto is not good enough.
I thought the first strike could finish him off. Didn't. But
Not
now
quite.
Valor has no flash into Corki. I don't like that.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting Corki to do so much damage.
Oh, do you know how the machine gun works? Like the flamethrower variant?
The flamethrower variant?
You know, like the little rattling machine gun he uses? Like when he's
Yeah,
facing you, it hits you? That reduces your armor and magic resist by 3 for each proc. Up to
Right.
like 25.
Over 4, it's like up to 20 over 4 seconds, right?
Something like that, yeah. But TLDR, like, the Valor was taking basically true damage. Because he was sitting in that machine gun for so long.
Azir also has extremely low base resistances.
Yeah. In fact, Tuccini knows that going in. I don't think anything's gonna happen there. We're just going to flash in onto Carrot. I think Carrot's just dead there, and yep, he's gonna accept his fate. Joey finding a good gank angle and forcing Evan out of the zone.
Also, Corki took DMAT.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised about.
No, it's because you can one-shot casters with your
Right,
Q.
you just take the casters out. It's like what Twisted Fate does.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Oh, Valor's kind of caught. I mean, he's gonna get bailed out by Julian, but even after that, lane state's not great.
Doesn't even need to expend his W.
Joey's going to find a stun onto the Hecarim and get some damage down, but nothing else is gonna happen there.
You're probably not going to get a good skirmish off until the next major objective. I'm wondering how they'll prioritize it, because neither team has great, like, siege, I guess. Azir late game does good damage.
It's a Mountain Drake, so they're probably both contesting Dragon.
Yeah, I don't imagine either team particularly wants grubs.
I
I
mean,
would say that
teams
none of
don't
us
want
might
grubs,
want
but junglers want grubs to get ahead of the enemy jungler because of how much XP it gives.
that is also true. But in a grand scheme, I think that
Oh, Future.
Hecarim should try and get grubs, and Joey should probably either fight Hecarim for grubs or just go for dragons. I think it's more proactive.
It'd be more proactive, but there's no denying that getting level 6 before the enemy jungler for both of these junglers is pretty good. And in fact, looks like Joey's going to be fighting for grubs. Wait, the Hecarim's in the pit. That's a fight waiting to happen. Oh, the Hecarim is dead here. Probably. Never mind. Uses the E. Does a little fancy jig. Nope, the Hecarim is dead here. Gets one grub. Fuji's going to land a hook, but like the charge is going to land. Heroic charge from the Galio. I think PB's gonna pick up Corn.
Corn is
Yep.
dead here. Yep. Joey did play that right, taking the combat advantage over Hecarim since you do have it early. He got the stun off, got the full damage combo through, and
Grubs helped.
Joey hitting level 6 first is immensely more important because of Bigazar having that execute on it.
Importantly, actually, they don't need to trade Dragon. Joey can take his level advantage and just go to Drake. If he wanted to. I don't think that's happening anymore. Oh, Carrot's going to get caught, and I think that might be a dead Carrot here. Yeah, that's a dead Carrot. I'm not sure if you can do this Dragon anymore. The balling's going to collapse.
I was gonna say, Metabusters is pretty low, but there's a Honey Fruit, and they just won that, so...
Hook's going to land. I mean, that's a dead Stav. Brother did have cleanse and used it. Fuji's going to go down here as well. I mean, double kill over to Galio, and like, gonna turn back onto the Dragon.
I will say that Cleanse isn't super useful against Hecarim because his displacement, it's not a...
I don't know what the cleanse is doing there either. I would have much preferred a ghost or something. Like a heal.
I think Cleanse is specifically for Galio, Taunt, and Stun W.
Yeah. I mean, Hecarim is in a huge amount of trouble, actually. Never mind, the Viego's in more trouble. They're really fighting over this dragon. They should have gave this up a while ago.
When you're fighting with Viego, you need to target one person down enough to where Viego can execute the reset. If not, you're giving a lot of value on the table.
I mean, Hecarim just got all the things he lost at Grubs all the way back. Off the kill XP, getting the dragon. Cassante is cringe. I did not know that was an interaction.
Yep, unstoppable. That is why Orion is generally good into Cassante, specifically because of that. Because you can mitigate his pull.
Yeah.
Although that being said, it is a timing thing, so if you mistime it.
The game doesn't know which one to pick. Doesn't want to pick mid, doesn't want to pick top. When he's picking mid, Tachini's going to get a trade off onto Valor, and that's a pretty good trade.
Hecarim's looking down, Joey's looking mid, probably.
Ooh, Hecarim's looking mid.
Jungle scrap incoming.
Yeah, jungle scrap. Joey's going to call for the pick onto Julian. Julian's going to get slowed down, going to get chunked out. Let's see if the kill lands. Nope, Viego ult's going to miss. The Senna's doing numbers on the backside while the Galley's just going to get the fuck out of there with the ghost. Valor's going to flash to use the ultimate and misses. Tashini's going to land another rocket. Does he land a Q? Nope, that would have been a kill if he did.
Good flash coming out from Tusini, dodging that shuffle.
Yeah.
I guess just the R in general. And then finally, it's a little unfortunate since Viego having level 6 over Hecarim didn't actually net anything, but it did a flash. I think.
Oh, no, too sure, you know?
It didn't. I don't think, unless he got Gallios, but I may be wrong about that.
Yeah.
Galio rushing Lich.
Been a while. Is that a Lich?
Kai'Sa
Yeah, it's a Lich.
rushing... What is Kinetic Shard built into that you want on Kai'Sa?
Kershi Shard? Well, he's probably building... Wait, what the fuck is he building? Longsword?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's an AD item.
Oh, wait, is he building Static Shift?
Ah! I don't know why. I was like, I completely forgot that Static Shift built that.
Oh, Korn almost dies to the Senna ultimate. Korn's going to die to the Hecarim. Hecarim's going to flash to secure the kill onto Hecarim. And Hecarim's going to go in onto the Cassante. I'm not sure if he's going to yield.
Joey can
As a Viego, though, absolutely he's going to yield. I think Joey's got this on. Oh! Misses the Q! And PB's going to pick that up. Carrot's going to show up as well. I mean, I'm not sure what Fuji's doing here. He can be here. I'm not saying he can't be. Top lane is a free society. PB is absolutely carrying top side, though. Holy. Never mind.
Dangerous stepping from Tusini since he doesn't have vision there.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he knows he has allies coming, so he can just kind of give you a chat walk up.
This is a numbers game. 3 to 4 currently.
I think this relies a lot on Ticini's poke, which he's not getting. So yeah, I think Metabusters are gonna have to give up these grubs. They got the one, they can just leave. 3 grubs to 3 grubs. Carrot is overstepping, but
Yeah, if
he
Mel's
can.
even so low, I'd say try and go for a pick here.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is scary.
Scary for whomst? As I see a Galio outtrade a Kai'Sa so hard, you would think that the Galio was fed. Oh wait, he is. Oh, the heroic punch again, misses. Stav's doing a really good job of spacing himself, but oh my god. Things are going down. Looks like the Mass Valor Pirates are going to try to set up onto the dragon. Never mind, they're just walking away. I don't think Korn gets out, you know? Alright, Corrin gets out. Ticini's going to engage onto Valor. I think Valor's just dead here. He's got no mana for the ultimate. And there you go. Goes down. Ticini picking up a nice kill. Getting more ahead on his mana. Corrin is going to engage onto PB and find nothing.
Slow burn top matchup. It's just a matter of.
I mean, Corrin gets to build an item here. Well, he's building a Thornmail first. What?
First, yeah. I'm sure you will find many people who will tell you that Sunfire is a complete bait item.
It is, but I don't think you build Thornmail first item.
What would you build first then?
Into the...
Desante, when he goes all out, that healing is a big part of his
Gee,
kill.
I mean, Joey is just going to pick someone off completely. Gallia Ultimate is going to come down and kill the transformed Joey. Transferring into a Senna when you're getting engaged on, probably not the best idea. Oh, the hook is going to land, but the ultimate on Valor! That's a complete bait! The background is going to shut down the Corki, but again picked up on himself. Valor's going to pick up the Nautilus, and Fuji's going to give up 300 gold.
Also, the changing into Senna made him dodge the knockup.
I mean, he didn't just dodge knockup, but you're so squishy as the Senna. I'm not sure if it's even worth it. Into Cassante, what would I have built?
I think Thornmail is the right call. I don't imagine there's any other item that's particularly great.
Yeah, I mean, if the healing's a big part of his kit, I didn't even realize he healed.
Well, that's why his all-out is so dangerous, is because it shifts his resistances into AD and Omni Vamp, and the Omni is a...
Oh, Valor's got. I think he's going to almost die. Ticini's going to miss rocket number 1. He's going to hit rocket number 2. Rocket number 3 is the big one. Nope.
Not quite.
Julian's going to go in. Oh. But that was a pretty good hook, actually. I like that. Ticini's just free-framing these rockets. They do so much. Apparently my mic's giving, my mic is giving people back shots, so I'm gonna need to turn myself down a bit here. Oh, Ticini's going to land a big one onto the Senna. That's literally all there is to say. Dean in the chat is saying slurs to me, and that is what that is what motivated me to turn my mic down.
I don't know, that Hecarim build bothers me. Not the Eclipse, but the fact he has 3 long swords is just...
What is he building? Like Shojin?
Carrot's getting flashed.
Carrot's not actually gone. He's just gonna flash out.
Likely, yeah, he is building Shojin.
Oh, apparently my mic just sounds like it's clapping. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem for a little bit. I mean, I could attempt to do something to fix the problem.
Hecarim builds... Normally you build Shojin before Eclipse, but since you're going into...
Oh, Corn's caught by the Cassante. He's not yielding, but he has... The Kelp said he has a Hecarim on the side as well. That's a kill going over to Julian.
Normally you would build Shojin first.
Oh, Fujer finds a good hook on Valor. He's going to have to blow the ultimate to get away.
Valor gets out. But building Eclipse first into Viego is the right call because you're going to be skirmishing.
Yep. Short trades.
You may be able to, if they can land a hook on either of them, I think they have enough burst damage.
They do have enough burst damage, but it's more of like... You'll still lose the
Galio
fight from the other member killing the Kaisa because she's low
Galio
enough.
has ult, so he could show up. Joey is here though.
Yeah, Joey's here, but he's on vision.
1 second TP back to top.
Yeah. PB critically has ult, and TP, so... Anytime he wants to join that fight, there's not a whole lot Corn can do to stop him.
Yeah, we love that 30 AD. And
I think Carrot's just dead. Yep, Carrot is just dead. Evan is going to pick up the Kaisa on the backside though, and looks like MVP is just going to take the fight.
Oh, Joey gets another.
Joey does get another, so that is 2 for 3, which isn't the worst thing in the world.
That's to, and they get passive from Azir, so his tower's going to be down for a while.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
In the meantime, they actually pick up a turret mid as well, in trade for a turret bot side. I prefer the mid turret. It's gonna give you a lot more vision control.
Yeah, Tusini, I don't know if he has enough for Malignance, but...
Oh, he does.
He
Just
does.
bought it.
Okay, that's big.
Yeah, that's a really big purchase. And looks like top turret's going to go down as well. Never mind. Cassandra's going to show up and
Not
make sure
quite.
the turret doesn't yield.
He doesn't have Demolish up, otherwise he probably would have gotten it.
Yeah, he probably used it, and that's what made the turret so low in the first place.
Right.
Corn's going to bait a fight by pretending to build something.
Neither top laner has teleport directly.
Yeah. Tushini's going to teleport himself.
Tusini, though.
Huh? I think it's the right call.
This could be huge.
Oh, the package splits the fight, but I mean, Tushini's really heavily caught. They're gonna pick up Carrot on the back though. And I think there's gonna be a double kill going over to Joey.
God.
Ah, that's a pretty good package. Especially
That's a good
after
package.
Tushini gets
Yeah.
out as well. Joey's
Oh,
looking
there's
for
definitely some more.
Joey is the fed Galio. He does a bunch of damage to the Hecarim. Hecarim's just dead here. I think Stab's gonna pick up a double kill.
Double kill.
That's a wipe! And they're going to get the dragon here. I don't think there's anything Garrett can really do, and PB's not going to be able to get there in time. Korn is also picking a fight.
Lethal Tempo AD build. Not the first build.
Yeah.
Tusini might be able to kill Carrot if he's...
If he lands a big one, then that's like where the kill opportunity really shines. Oh, he does! Wait, hold on. If Joey can find him. In the back with Fujer. No, never mind, they're leaving. Yeah, this has been one of the closest games, Jonah.
Tusini has a nice package, not the fucking emoji.
Korn's just dead here. Turns out, Nazuma.
Third aggro drops, and he does get top turret.
Yeah. I mean, there is a Fujer who wants to leave right now. In fact, you carry a load well, Molly.
It ends up in 40, but neither team is in a particularly great spot for getting it.
Oh, Carrick's dead here.
Carrick's just dead.
Yeah, even with a nice little sidestep on the big one, it's just dead. Senna heal.
Unfortunate.
That's a 0-7 Senna. He's not having the world's best game. Built a Bork as well to try to deal with the front
I was
line.
gonna say, he built Bork first, and that really is bothering me.
What's the crit building into? Is he building Iron? Oh, Joey's found the Hecarim. I think he's going to steal blue up. But Hecarim's gonna do a lot of damage here in return. Ultimate comes out from Senna. I think Joey's out.
It's probably RFC or Doms.
Yeah.
Either way, building Bork first, disgusting. There's only one major tank on the enemy team that you need to pay attention to, and that's Horn. And that's really not your problem because
I've been called out.
you have people who are stacking, like you have armor stacking on Ornn going into this Cassandre, and you have two pretty good AP carries. So I don't really see a need to go Bork first. You could probably just go Yomu's into Opportunity or Epic Might, that would be fine.
Yeah.
The lethality would give you more healing and better damage on the Stop and Tusini. But maybe he's just defaulting to it.
Speaking of Ticini, he's going to try to pick a fight with Valor here. I'm not sure if this is what you want to do for Ticini. Oh, but walks out of the wall. I think PB and
no, they're not even checking.
Evan are
They're not
dead
even
here.
Looking at Kaisa.
yeah, Kaisa's going
just
absolutely
running into
wild
it.
on this fight.
Future's
Future's going to land a hook, Joey's going to knock him up, and Staub is going to finish him off. Never mind, actually, I just looked at kill store.
See this Kaisa on the side just melting your team?
I mean, they can't even get to the Kaisa, there's just too many frontline members. Also,
Baron's just free. Tusini's gonna be sidelining.
how did Valor die? How did Valor die?
Presumably Tusini killed him. Yeah, down there in the bot bush.
I mean, obviously he killed him.
So like how? Just press R.
Yeah, just for start.
Gotta love Quirky.
I do actually like myself a little bit of Corki.
I like Corki.
I
can't be too strong though.
I like playing Corki. I like playing Corki more than seeing Corki, you know?
That's fair.
Stanley, okay, do not give Stav Kaisa. I see.
Yes, that should have been known from his last performance where he was like 13-0 or something ridiculous.
Yeah, Stav is a little good on the Kaisa.
Last time Metabusters versus MVP, Stav was 13-0-5 on Kaisa. Not exactly something you want to be giving him. I think the Twitch ban is total bait, by the way.
Korn has officially started giving out upgraded items. Wait,
champions for Kusini? I'll check.
You check the champions. I'm gonna bring up another thing. I hate how Ornn upgraded items don't upgrade Thornmail.
Oh my god, Kusini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Sieving Sorrow has been completed. That is a lot of stats going over to Kaisa as well.
He has like 28 unique champions this season.
Wait, hold on, huh?
Tusini, jack of all trades.
Holy shit.
That is a lot.
Stav is literally Faker, what can I say? Top lane is fake, but like, it's entertaining, you know? It's like watching noodles slap each other.
I mean, you love phone booth fighting, just two people smacking each other until one of them goes down.
Joey is super dead, not a whole lot of argument to be done here. Valor flash it. Oh, Valor almost died.
Oh, if that had gone off, there was a chance.
Yeah.
I think Korn's just dead here. I don't think he can outrun Cassante.
He can't, but he can turn it. Because that's just how the matchup works. Almost does as well, but does go down to the Cassante. Ticini does pick up Evan on the mid lane.
6, 1, and 4, 3-item Corki, and 3-item plus upgrade on Kaisa. Both extremely dangerous hybrid carries. So, good luck itemizing.
Yeah.
See what you can do about it.
I'd start with the Anathemas on to Kaisa, I'll be for real.
Yeah, that's probably a good buy from Cassante and...
Cassante and Hecarim should both be buying Anathemas. I'm not sure if you can bring it on the Gallia just because you're already so squishy. I'm not sure if it matters.
I don't know if I'd say Anathemas on Hecarim specifically because that like greatly reduces Hecarim's output.
The reason you do it is because you can reduce tenacity. Oh my god, wait, there's a package going down. Dragon does go over to MVP, but they're going to lose their Senna, and that's actually a huge amount of backline damage you're going to lose. So, Metabuster is going to systematically run down MVP members. Evan's going to get a nice little dodge on the hook there, but I think he's going to go down regardless. Tuchini is just plowing them. You know, giving them the big package and the big rocket, and yeah, no, Evan's finally dead. To the rockets. Joey finally gets that one. Joey does flash for it. A little greedy, you know, kind of stole the kill from Tuchini, I'll be for real.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah.
Trying to even the goal.
Korn finally has the Ornn upgraded item as the Ornn himself. Finishes the Parasite. Look at how tanky he is with the Parasite, actually. It's taking a while to go down. Stav is trying to get health back from the red buff, while his team is winning the fight!
Oh my god.
They just need the Corki! They don't even need the Kaisa here!
That was without Stav.
Yeah, that was without Stav! I think this game's all over, but they're crying! I mean, Joey's currently not yielding in the face of the two members from MVP, and finally, Korn goes down, but not after killing Evan. That's the other damage. The only thing that the Hecarim can do is run at them. I don't think you want to run into these three members, but he's going to try anyways. Ult goes down onto Stav. Stav pops the ultimate as well. He gets the shield to kill the Hecarim. Hecarim goes down. And looks like the MVP turrets are going to start being broken down. Carrot does show up, lands the W. I'm going to get inted by directed camera. Stav takes a huge chunk of damage from the... Oh, the Senna gets one shot by Ticini. Look at how tanky this Corki is, and he's just allowed to kill him. 2,561 HP and one-shots him as if he was building full damage. You know why? Because he is. Building full damage, gets 300 extra health from Spear Soldier. That's disgusting. Another aura upgrade goes into the Enemy of the Masses. 30 extra AP, 200 extra mana, and 10 extra ability haste. I'm going to get inted by the fact that I only have one monitor, but thankfully I'm fast enough to where it doesn't matter. I think there might be a Baron fight to end this game. What do you think? It's looking kind of over after that one.
Fight is one way you could put it. More like beating a corpse at this point, but we'll see how this one goes.
Sun ultimate comes down. Valor mercifully lives.
Showing his legacy to try and keep the horn off him.
Yeah.
Understandably. I just don't see how they're going to be able to get back into this game. Like,
they've been outscaled, honestly. Carrot.
Because, like, even if you take the unlikely scenario where you're able to get on top of Corky and he can't get out, you still have Stav right next to you, burning you down.
Carrot is about 30 souls behind in this game. Actually, no, more like 50 souls behind in this game. Like, your scaling angle is so behind in souls. Like, 4 people are plowing into Corn, and I bet you the one that did the most damage is actually the Galio. And like, yeah, you pick up the Orn, but like, you know, Kaisa, Corki have Baron now. This Corki is so oppressive in this game.
Honestly, once
what hurt?
Regroup to their top or mid, I think it's just the coup de grace. So, like, they're just gonna end it.
No, they're ending it right now. The Corki is being chilling in their base, and there's not a whole lot they can do about it. Whoa, Valor's getting a sneaky little flank. The ultimate does go down and land onto Genie, who one-shots Carrot in return. Never mind, Carrot's going to kill the Corki. That's actually pretty big. Unfortunately, there's still a carry. Joey's going to find Valor, and well, he's just gonna leave. He's going to shuffle away.
While that was a good shutdown, I don't think it's enough. Who paid off Psychic Carrot? Who's letting him build these items?
Yeah, no, who paid off the Carrot? I don't know. But it looks like Stav is going to get kind of engaged on. I'm not sure if it's going to matter because he is space gliding. No, he's trying to Nizuma. But hey, Nizuma is on the enemy team now, and I'm not sure that's what you want if you're MVP. Joey's gonna get a triple. Can Joey get another penta? Can he?
Can we get a penta for Viego?
Can we get another penta for the Viego champion? Well, he's going to. Oh no, it's no longer official. But you know, unofficial penta for Joey. Yeah, we'll give it to you, buddy. Yeah, you played pretty well in this one. Unfortunately, the MVP is probably going to Duccini, but hey, we can have the argument later. Meta Busters.
Stav, all well played. MVP put up a good fight. Second game, well played. Third game was pretty close, all things considered, in comparison to the first.
Huh? I will redo assets to show the win. If we can get someone to come over and sweetly serenade us into the end of the stream.
If anybody on Metabusters wants to stroke your ego on call.
Stroke your ego, Lamel? It's not the only kind of stroking they're doing. I mean, I'm simply... Ding! Wrong account! I don't know. Joey... I kind of want to give the MVP to Joey just because he got the unofficial penta.
Hi.
Congratulations, boys.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Moving on to the second part of playoffs. How does it feel, boys? Sweet taste of victory.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it does. Yeah, feels great, I guess. I don't know. Can't really feel bad after a win, no.
I mean, like, that Corki was disgusting. I watched it build health items and still one-shot Asana.
I haven't played him in a couple of seasons, actually, but...
Oh, brutal.
Yeah.
You looked pretty practiced on him, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's just because of how easy it is to play Corki.
It definitely helps with a lot of my mid laners, with spacing especially. But yeah, I played a lot of Corki when he was very meta with his minute long package.
Minute long package, I remember that. That was one of the experiences of all time.
How are you guys feeling going into this series? You guys pretty confident in your abilities? You think it was going to be close?
Actually, yeah, I would say so. I think, especially because in the beginning we had a lot of issues with just teamwork and comms, just stuff like that in general. I think our team has very well-rounded players, very good players, but we were losing a lot of games, even in the I forget what it's called, the charity bracket. We were struggling a lot, but I think, I mean, we've been doing very well recently, popping off even.
Oh yeah.
Seems you guys have trimmed the fat, locked in, and gotten where you need to go then.
Yeah,
I
I'd say
think
that.
we have. I mean, we still have a lot to work on. Very evident by game 2, but
No, I think
We don't want to talk about it.
yeah, game 2 was not the best performance by me. I kind of feel bad playing Victor in front of Stanley and doing that badly, but
that's a shame. Don't worry, he doesn't judge you. He's just happy Victor's picked.
I think you made it up to him as well from those first and third games. Really played your heart out. I think you both did really well, and your team overall did well. And I'm excited to see who you go up against going into the winners bracket.
Us
me
too.
too.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna go up against either you or me.
Yeah, Rift Sharks are in trouble.
Yeah, Rift Sharks or Andron.
Well,
Who would you rather
you
go
guys there
against?
now? Oh, that is a tricky question. So, jeez, I
Drop
don't
a
know.
loaded bomb on him
Yeah.
right there.
No comment, I guess. I don't know.
You know, I think it'd be a lot of fun no matter which team we go up against, you know. I'd
This
definitely be
wasn't
very
a
interested
PR
to play up against
train.
Arnier. I'd be very interested to
Oh
play
yeah, I
against
love
Arnier,
Arnier.
so
Oh, we love
Oh,
Arnie in this household.
either way, I'm a happy top lane boy, so
I want to
That
go
is
up against
fair.
Dov. I
Oh, you
think.
played your heart out in game 2 too. That's so sad. I don't know.
Hey, it's all
Your
good.
Renekton was
All
so
good.
crazy.
That is true. I think you should totally watch that VOD back and look at it because that was
Oh
pretty
god,
good.
Lord knows I'm not touching that VOD. I'm not touching game.
Touch the ball, touch the ball,
You
touch
ain't
the
gotta
ball.
look at game 2, but
Yeah.
I think
I
Korn
don't
did
think I've
really
actually
well.
positioned
in that
worse. I
pick.
don't know.
You'll do worse if you watch the VOD.
No, I just don't
No,
want to remove that memory. I don't know. Game
No,
2 was
trust me,
bad.
I have games like that. I have a game where I played Bel'Veth, never looking at that VOD again. Never in
Yep.
my life.
Yep.
For me, it was the Nico game. It was the Nico incident.
I can't think of you playing Nico any other time from when you were terrorizing Noam by playing Nico support in his jungle. Making him help.
No, do you remember that?
Speaking of Noam.
Oh, the Nico in my jungle incident?
Oh, hi, no. Wait, hold on. What? Hi, no. Your team has finally made it into semifinals. How do you feel?
Wait, were you not talking to me about the Nico incident?
Yeah, we were talking
No,
about
he
the Nico
was.
incident, but you jumped in, so I'm making a.
Oh, you were talking to me as if I was in the audience. Okay, got it. My bad.
Yeah.
No, don't get me started on the Nico incident. Semifinals feels good. We're following a similar trajectory to season 4 Silicats, which
Yeah.
was fun.
I remember that. You and me were on that.
Yeah,
Funny team
First
name.
game I
so,
played.
so was Hidiri.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the
We've
first time I
assembled
played.
3 people in that team. In this call.
Joey was on it. Jonah was on it. That was a fun team.
That was a great team.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you guys heard from Logan and Thomas that they'd be happy playing against either team.
I want to go up against you guys because I think Stav's very fun to play against.
I always love playing against Jacob. I don't know if I'll get to play. I kind of benched myself this season,
Yeah, I've noticed that. Coward.
but you know,
Okay,
it's been
you'll get
working.
the MVP for moral support.
Yeah, I'm an NPC, not playing captain.
No, you're the bench warmer. No, wait, you're actually just straight up the coach.
Wow.
Damn. All right, I'm just gonna head out later, boys.
I'm sorry. That guy's an idiot. It's been a while since I've seen Noam. You know, I wanted to hear more
We
from
have a
him.
hype train incoming. Let's go.
Wait, who is subbing? This is the end of the stream. You guys should have
Mr.
done it in the middle.
Minesweeper and Stanley.
Oh, so Dean and Stanley, who could have seen that coming?
the boys.
The two boys.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I want to go up against Stuff. I think he's such a fun ADC to play against. He's very flexible.
I think whichever team goes up against them is going to be hell of a fight either way.
Well, I mean, we can talk about that after. Logan, Tuccini, you got any final thoughts for Metabuster's trajectory?
Not much. I mean, I just think we've been playing out of our minds recently. Korn's been playing really well. Joey's been playing out of his mind recently, actually. That guy's...
That Viego game
gaming,
in the last series was ridiculous.
Yeah. Insanity.
Actual
I'm
pentacle.
gonna lose my MVP.
He's my MVP.
Also, I think it was Stanley or Noah who brought it to my attention, but you have like 28 unique champions this season. Jesus.
Holy cow.
Jack
Yeah, so... I don't know. I'm gonna go on Scrim Zone right now. I don't know if there's a way for me to check, but...
You just have to
I
scroll
just
down.
scrolled through and like counted,
Yeah.
and
I guess...
damn.
Here, let me just check at least.
Meanwhile, I'm just a gin merchant.
Yeah, I always think it's so funny when it shows like the champions to watch for and it loads Syndra
It's
for
either,
me.
like-
and I haven't
It's
played
like
Syndra.
28, 29 champions, like unique champions.
29 after the Corky.
Let me check.
29 after Corky? Jesus.
Holy cow.
I don't even know what it is.
Actually,
so,
Faker in Scrim Zone. What can I say?
I feel like it's 28. 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, I'm seeing 16, but I might be wrong there. But yeah,
Are you looking at signups, team format, or both?
team.
You
In
probably
terms
saw
of both, yeah, there's probably a lot more.
Yeah.
I try to play as many champions as I can. It's 30. Okay, Gnome just messaged me. It's 31 for both.
Oh my god.
16 before this.
That's
Yeah,
so
Holy
much.
cow.
completely unintentional, but it does have to do with like I play very flexible pools, top and mid. And of course it'll just add up. It's not even intentional. I'm not even gonna lie. I just try to play whatever champion I fit best. I didn't know I was. Oh my god, yeah. I don't really. The only
You're-
repeat champion I've played is Veigar.
You are
That's
actually shit
insane.
a Faker.
I'm just good at everything. I'm not even trying.
Yeah, I'm just good at everything, you know, everyone else. Yeah, they're
That's
the
not
best.
what I said. Hang on, don't put words in my mouth. But
Got double lift over here.
Yeah, we got motherfucking Nico player next, right? Surely you're gonna put in a Nico game.
oh no, Lord, no. I need a very, very good reason to play Nico.
Nah, Nico's
really-
great. Come on, play Nico.
I don't like her.
Come
He's gonna start
on.
learning the Renekton mid lane for the flex.
Oh.
Oh, that could be a good flex for you guys as well. Yeah, just to throw
Like,
some
oh
off the
yeah,
game.
Corn and Arnier locked in Renekton, and then uh-oh.
It's the cheaties.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
God, yeah. I'm just scrolling through this. The Tristana, the Smolder, the
Lock in the
Give me more
cannon mid.
draft ideas.
lock in the cannon mid.
Wait, have you played Xerath
Wait.
mid?
Not in team no.
No, I'm the Xerath
I-
merchant.
I don't know. I find it kind of hard to play Xerath right now.
I
with
am
the
low.
mid laners that are very good, especially I would never blind pick Xerath
Yeah.
purely because of how many people can play like very sticky AD assassins or champs like Kassadin.
That's fair.
And then if I do have a chance to play Xerath, it's usually on counter, and typically there's better options.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll get Joel to blind pick Xerath for you.
Oh my gosh, that's
Nice.
so sweet.
I'll get
Thanks.
Joel to play Ziggs for you.
I think my proudest game is the Lux one though.
Yeah.
Against I think it was MVP. I don't really remember actually, but
The Lux
I can
game.
check.
Yeah, I think it
Lux
was
is a
week one.
disgusting champion.
it was MVP. Yes. But I mean, yeah, that's about it.
Corn, anything?
Looking forward to next week.
I will
See you guys
harvest
then.
your organs. Alright.
Hey, whoa.
Oh, wait, this is your first
You're
season, too.
corn. I wanted to eat some corn today. I might as well, so it's natural progression of it.
You want to eat Logan?
No, I'm all set on that. Thanks though.
That's a little awkward.
Damn.
Anyways, GG's.
Country girls
Nah.
make do.
Have a good night, y'all. Take it
Yeah,
easy.
you have a good one,
Take
guys.
it easy.
Yep.
Alright, they're finally gone. Alright, we can talk about the last...
Finally.
What?
Damn, hit him with the finally gone.
they're finally gone. That's out of my hair, damn. But like
Damn.
we can talk about the next series, which is gonna be you and me, buddy.
Oh, great. This. Oh.
You're giving me that, really? My problem is who are we
Whatever.
going to find to cast the game?
That is a good question, actually.
Because only me and Dean
Uh,
cast games, so like I don't know what to tell you.
Scrims PSA, can we get a caster for the upcoming series? I swear Rift Sharks never gets casted.
Yeah, no, Andromeda never gets casted either because me and Dean are the only ones that cast games.
Rip to a real one.
Yeah, rip to real ones on me.
I was gonna say whoever gets run, me or Mason, the other person's cast, but I cannot stream the game.
Yeah, yeah.
I can co-cast games.
We can get I don't know, Jacob to cast it or something.
While he's playing, that would be so funny.
Well, Dean already does it, doesn't he?
I remember that. I remember that.
I
Yeah.
remember that as well. Those were dark times. I'll see what I can get organized. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find anyone though.
We'll look into it and we'll see. Who
We'll have
can
to look
cast.
into it.
I think it'll be whoever gets like ran for the upcoming series. I think it'll be a good series.
Yeah, I really want to see that jungle matchup. I think we have two mainline junglers. You also have two mainline junglers. There's a lot of flexibility in that bush.
Whatever happens, it's definitely going to be an interesting jungle matchup. I imagine you'll know who's playing by whether or not you could ask to handshake Udyr. So I'm over here playing whatever I'm playing. I
Yeah.
just pick what I'm told.
Whatever Dean, the benevolent master, picks for you.
One of these days you're going to be minding your own business. You're like, oh, it's Orn top. No, bitch, it's jungle.
Orange
We're
jungle.
back
I
on
love to see
Meta
Orange
Busters
jungle.
arc.
I still haven't picked anything
Wait.
spicy bot lane, and I'll be for real. I don't know if I ever get to. But we'll just have to see.
Maybe not before the end of the season, but next season.
Next
if
season,
you're
surely.
going into that, then you probably could just go full ham on it and make up for it.
I'm gonna play a full season of Ziggs, Xerath, and Vel'Koz bot lane.
You're gonna draw a lot of ire if you do that.
I already draw a lot of ire. Wait, hold on. Have you
Yeah,
seen?
but for different reasons.
Have you seen my Varus and Xerath presence in my games?
Presents? No, I haven't. I thought you were gonna say a presentation. I'm like, you're gonna lecture me about why these champions are good and should be picked?
No.
Even though Valkaz is like one of the worst supports.
Let's load players. Honan. Team format.
We can cut the stream off at like the 3-hour mark.
Yeah, its stream's going to end soonish. Smile. We got 3 minutes. I mean, I do like the banter about our match just because we're the next one up.
Yeah, I think it's like going into the next thing. It's like, also when I asked him that question, I was like, they're not gonna say anything. Like that was the most PR answer ever. It's like we're gonna be good into whatever team we're going into. I think it'll be fine. Like no one trained them for it.
No one has given them a script and they followed it to the mark. Or
They were like, peep the MetaBusters call data. We just gotta smile and wave, boys.
I have had.
Fellas, I specifically drafted a team this season that would be PR friendly after the disaster last season.
That's. Thank you for letting us know. Oh no.
Codes. He's like, you know what? Last season, I kind of got cooked. I need to bring it back.
Last season, I had Rex and Mason coming on post-game interviews and flaming the shit out of everyone they played against
Like,
and with.
I was gonna say, if you want actual double lift players, you got like Mason. Everyone else is trash. Like,
Yeah.
you just. Oh god, we got some ego junglers in this place.
In team format, I have a 24% presence on Xerath.
What's the rest, Joel?
Probably. And those are all bans against me too.
I only know 2 people who play Zera, and it's you and Joel.
Nah. I also have a 52% for Jin, and I have I have a 19% presence on Thresh
Yeah.
as the ADC of my team.
Flexibility be damned.
Flexibility be damned. My Varus is the same as well. People just love banning me. I swear, smile.
And we hit 3 hours.
All right, I'm ending the stream. Good night.